Link, here come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Got it taken away, now the children don't play, but they will when Link saves the day. Hallelujah! Now Link, fill up your hearts so you can shoot your sword with power. And when you're feeling all down, the valley will come around, so you'll be brave and not just a coward. Now Link has saved the day, but got it in his granite. So now Zelda is free, and now a hero shall be. Link, I think your name shall go down into history.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Moi, moi, moshi, moshi. Hello, welcome back. Yes, you're streaming some GTA. Yeah, I wanted to do some Final Fantasy 15 today, but there was two reasons I didn't. One, today is later on will be the big GTA DLC, and we all need to earn some fucking money for it. Two, I wanted to play Final Fantasy 15, and I woke up and turned on my Final Fantasy 15, and it's an 18 gigabyte download. It's like, that's gonna take me like 5 hours on my connection here. We'll just do that later. Hey, Kalen King, Logan, Stifler, Sketches and Nightmares, Daddy Ozzy, hi, ugly streamer. I'm new here. How you doing, Ken? PSH XS1. I know you're not new, Ozzy. Kento, how's everyone doing today? If you're gonna want to be joining me, please send me a message on the social club. I got my gamer tag written in the description of the video. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not lying to you guys about that. Yeah, there it is. I got my gamer tag written in the description of the video. If you just send me a message, I will send you an invite. Hold on, this is not the... That's my cat. There we go. That's a little better. How much do I got? I got 853,000. It's not enough to really buy like something huge, but it is enough to start paying into heists and shit tomorrow. So when heists come up, I was at 6666. I lose them sometimes. That's okay. I don't know if it was people unsubbing or if it was the standard YouTube sub purge that you get like just about every day or two. Rich King, what up, man? How you doing? Yeah, but I lost a few subs after I gained them. I hit 666 last night, which was neat. It was super devil. It was super Satan. But then they just started going away. I don't know if people didn't like the Satan thing or if they want to see it happen again. And again and again. And again. And again and again and again. And again. Alright, so I'm going to be popping into the stream team chat. And this is so that persons that are in my stream team group can join me. If you're asking yourself, how do I get in the stream team group? People that sponsor, people that donate, when I invite them to my Discord, there are times where I'll look for people to join games. When I do, I head straight to the sponsors and straight to the donators because they support the channel. You know, they want this fucking thing to fly, and so it's a nice way to kind of reciprocate. Kaylee King, we're on the Xbox One, but you don't need to donate just to get in the game itself. We will have open lobbies just for everybody. So if you want in, just send me a message. This car is awesome and all, but I want a better color on it. I know I'm saving money. I want a better color. How can I join the stream team? Oh, Gonzo. Not you, man. Not you. Alright. There we go. I've got my thing on. Let's go make this car a little more reddish pink. You're on PS4? I understand, Kaylin. I understand. Yeah, I wish I had both. I just don't. Let's go make this thing. It's a neat orangish color, but orange just doesn't really pop the way like it's orange and gold kind of. I think it's actually just a brown with like a bright orange over it, like some kind of beechwood brown or something. But let's just go with our standard pinks and reds, purples. Car's pretty slick. For being just a sports car, pretty slick. My dad was supposed to get my little brother one for Christmas. You're not getting an Xbox? Oh, I'm sorry, Ozzy. He might have lied, but I don't know. This whole counting your chickens before you hatch, you know what I mean? Just whatever you get for Christmas, just be happy with it, I suppose. If you're after, like, really an Xbox, get, like, a small job. Paperboy or something like that, you know? Just have to buy one and fuck that job. Grace Red. Actually, that Grace Red is not hot enough. Yeah, that Grace Red isn't hot enough. Ooh, Cabernet. You can lay stuff on top of it and it really starts to pop out then. See? Yeah, see what the bright purple does to it there? Alright. Alright. And then light color on the bottom. I'm just wasting a few moments so you guys can get your GTAs fired up, you know, so I don't start to play so you guys are like, no, wait, I'm out here. You know what I mean? There we go. Car looks a lot better already. Because I saw him ordering an Xbox One, but he said he didn't. Oh, well, don't press him on it. Sometimes if a parent thinks you're onto it, they might take it back and get you something else just so that you're still surprised, you know what I mean? Hey, Marston, welcome back, man. Welcome back, bud. Alright, so this is the 9F. It's just a sports car, but I find it's faster than the Massacre. I find it's faster than the Jester. I find it's faster than pretty much almost all sports cars out there. I don't know if there's other ones that might be a tick faster, but it handles so... It handles like a little sensitive. You have to pretend it's like a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car and make sure that your weight doesn't get sloshed around because the moment it does, it loses grip. But if you can keep your weight like balanced, this car can take turns so much faster than all the other cars. For a sports car, you know? Look at this bad boy go. I've got all the supers already, of course, you know. This one is so that I can do sports car races. It takes a little bit of getting used to, though, because if you push it, like, hard, check it out. You push it a little hard, slide out city. You have to kind of, like, really just drift through it and then gas when you're out of the curve, you know. But apart from that, I love this fucking car. I recommend to anybody. It's a good price. Look at this jump breaker. I always like this jump. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire up a playlist. I have 2 playlists set today because, like I said, I'm going to be playing like all day. You and your friends made a shit ton? Yeah. It's just that, okay, I like doing a heist, but if I do a heist, you guys aren't invited, you know what I mean? It's going to be like me and Gonzo and Inked or Jamily or whoever. So, I mean, we can do heists, you guys could watch me play and not get involved, or I can do a playlist and earn less money and make sure that all of you guys can earn some money too, you know? So that's what we're going with today. That's what we're going with. Because if we did a heist, honestly, like, the only people who are going to get in are, like, you know, the people that are always in. So it's better we do it this way as if you guys want to join up. Is it faster than the Elegy? It's almost perfectly comparable. I don't know which one's a tick faster. One might be 5% faster than the other. Hey, what's up, Sean Jones? How you doing, man? All right, first of the transform races. We're gonna pop these up a little bit because we're gonna be going for length on this. You know, I'm not gonna be burning through the playlist. We have 2 to do today at the very least, and then once the DLC comes out, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be recording or streaming. The guys aren't sure when they're available. If it comes out and they're not ready to record, I'm fucking streaming. If they're ready to record, I'm gonna have to delay the streaming and stream it a little bit after we record. So around that 2 or 3 a.m. area, I'm not quite sure where I'm at later today. Great pocket rocket on the way. What? You got a pocket rocket on the way? All right, we got 24 watching with 12 thumbs ups. Guys, don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Get as many people in here as you can. If we can get that thumbs up to 20 in the next few minutes, YouTube will be very happy. All the best things in life will happen to you and only to you. And all of your enemies will have all their dreams crushed right in front of them. Like little bits of sand. They'll be like, no! And they'll know that it was because of your good fortune that bad things happened to you. And you'll feel good about that, just knowing that it happened just because of a thumbs up. That's a lot of action. But, you know, butterflies sometimes cause a hurricane. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Gamertag is in the description of the video. Let me check invite requests. Sorry, I'm just here like yammering away. I have a bad habit of doing that, getting into just talking and talking.
It's alright if you just talk.
Hey,
and talk
what's
and
up,
talk.
Gonzo? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good.
You're a little staticky. Unusually staticky, actually. You still there? Or he's fucking with his mic now?
Hear me now?
Yeah, but
Still staticky?
yeah, you're still a little staticky, which is bizarre. And like it's on your end because I can hear when your voice initiates the kind of staticky pop kicks in, you know. That was a great monologue. Thank you, PSH. I'm in a good mood today. So, whoever was here last night, you saw that my PayPal got a little fucked, and so I was like stressing about money. But then I had like a little bit in my bank, not a whole lot. So I went and I called the weed guy today, put myself in a right mood. And when I called them, holy shit, did I get hooked up? So when you call them, normally you get like an eighth for like 25 or 30 bucks. They gave it to me for $18 for 4 grams. Like, oh, that's amazing. And then they gave me a free 4-inch piece, a free chillum, a free pack of papers, and a free lighter. It's like, I got like $35 or $40 worth of stuff for 18 bucks this afternoon. So I'm in a good mood today. What you smoke? Deliciousness. Deliciousness. That's what I smoke. Only cigarettes. Only legal cigarettes. I would never smoke anything besides that. $18, 4 grams? What? I know, Kento. I know. Okay, so here's the deal. I live on the mountain. They grow it all up here. You know, like in movies when they show them growing in like Oregon and Washington, this place looks like the fucking Endor forest. They grow that shit up here. And so all the girls grow it up here, and they compete with each other in the local dispensaries. And so the dispensaries, even for the best, is like $25 eighths. And that's for 29% THC, like insanely high. 29%. Now, I know when I was a kid, it was like 10%. And when my parents were kids, it was like 4%. And I remember they were like, your stuff's 10%. It's crazy. It's like 29%. We're talking so much now that you can literally like grab fingers of it and rip a third off and say like, this represents how much is in there. You back yet, Gonzo? You still here? Oh, he's not even in the chat at the moment. I think he's fixing his mic. I know, PSH. I had a really, really lucky day, man. All right, a couple more invites going out. Pocket Rocket, here you go. Oh, I remember you, Pocket Rocket. You know, for some reason, when I see your name written in the YouTube chat, it doesn't look the same to me as when I see it written in the game. You've been around for years, man. Yeah. Okay, Pocket. I apologize. You'll just have to get in on the next race and spectate this one, you know what I mean? But you'll be fine. Hopefully Gonzo gets his mic fixed. And so, yeah, invite goes out to all the stream team. You know who you are. If you're playing GTA with me or just want to hang out, you know? Alright, so let's go and choose the T20. Naruto, Plucky, PSHSX1, Nasty Ray, Wavy God. Hi, Wavy. DJ Gonzo, 05, Neo Fighter, The Green Man. Green Man! Are you Green Man like Charlie? You're here for the money, not the first in place. Cool, Sean, cool.
How's my audio now?
That sounds good. That sounds normal. Okay. Before you had a distinct going on.
I was through the browser, I guess.
Oh, fuck the browser.
Yeah, the app wouldn't open for me, so I had to re-download it.
Oh, there was a big download on it today. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they added like a bunch of features and shit. So mine hung up forever when it was opening.
Yeah, mine like stayed opening for like a good hour, and then I was like, screw
that's
this.
Too long. That's too long. Yeah, mine took like 30 seconds to a minute, which, you know, computer time's a long time, but still.
Yeah, I knew something.
That part is hard. The planes to the Batmobiles. You have to like totally like literally take it down.
No.
Oh no! No! I tried to cheat the loop and I bounced wrong. Always Sunny is off Netflix? Fuck that. Fuck that. That's messed up, yo. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's one of my favorite things to watch on Netflix.
Did they take it off?
That's what someone just said. It's messed up, yo. Sunny is off of Netflix. It's like, that sucks. I know they got rid of like Firefly. They lost Futurama. It's like, god damn, guys. These are the things I would really like to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. They lost 30 Rock. I don't know if other people really liked 30 Rock. I fucking thought it was hilarious. The Jack Donaghy character is one of the best characters on TV. He's up there with like Bender or like Peter Griffin or something. He's one of the best characters on TV. Legendary. The Alec Baldwin. No, the Alec Baldwin character. He's hilarious. Like he's the guy that runs NBC in that show. And so like they'll go into his office and he'll be like trying on a tuxedo and they'll be like, "Is that tuxedo?" It's like, "Yeah, it's after 5 o'clock."
That's funny.
He's really good at that. But yeah, but they took that show off too. It's like, oh, I used to just toss that on and just let it run for hours, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Hey,
I could watch The Office for hours.
Gamer Forever. Yeah, Office is one of those I would just toss on. The only time I get tired of The Office is when it gets a little bit too sweet.
When it gets too sweet?
When the show gets a little bit too sweet. You know, like, oh, that's sweet. Okay, so
like the marriage stuff?
Yeah, yes. The later seasons. Okay. I think the meat is like 2 to 4 on that show. You know, season 1, there's still a little bit of awkwardness going on that's kind of burning through. But then after the characters are defined and they can just kind of like jump into it, I think that's where the real like good stuff starts to pop out in that show.
Makes sense.
Wait, I asked you, did you ever see that Walk Hard movie? The Dewey Cox movie? I've been talking about all the week.
Walk Hard?
Yeah, Dewey Cox. So Pam is the love interest in that. Oh, she's so hot in that movie. No, like Pam on the show, she's pretty. But in the movie, like, I didn't realize, like, oh, crap. Pam is smoking when she wants to dress up. Oh, wow. No, yeah, oh, yeah. Like, nothing, like, outrageous. Like, she doesn't get naked or anything. Just, like, sexy clothes. But it's like, whoa. Pam looks good.
Well, she was really pretty inside, what is that movie? Or Inside the Office.
Oh, yeah. No. But that's the thing. You would say pretty. You wouldn't say smoking. You know what I mean? Small difference in word, you know? But they're trying to portray her as sweet and innocent because she's the love interest of the main character, you know what I mean? She's not supposed to be hot.
Stephanie says hi.
Hey, Stephanie, where? I don't see it. I see Michael and Jacarius and Gamer and Sean and Sean and Sean and Sean. Oh, shit. I crashed by the thing. Where's Stephanie?
So, when you started streaming, I was streaming already on Twitch.
Oh, shit. What were you streaming?
So, she's on Twitch. GTA. Like, I wanted to play.
Yeah.
You wanted to do playlists, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to join you.
Oh, you should have told me. I was going to do heist too.
No. This gives everybody opportunity to make money.
Yeah. Yeah, it is more inclusive. There we go. So yeah, guys,
like, I don't mind about doing heist though.
Oh yeah. Like so, I'm planning on spending almost every waking moment that I'm not eating or peeing, streaming GTA today, except for, like I said, tonight at 2 a.m. I don't know if I'm recording yet or not. This is really frustrating me because they all want to be ready like 3 hours after it's out. It's like, that's too late. It's too late. I'm gonna be streaming it when it's out, and if we're all together, we're streaming it. If not, I'll see you later. So I'm not sure what's going on, but at 2 a.m. I'm playing GTA, be it in stream or in recording.
I know tomorrow Nevada wanted to do it, or not tomorrow. I don't know, Wednesday.
Oh well, I'll do it again and again and again all week. You know what I mean? But like, but that's the thing. Like, if I do it all week, people are like, neat. If you do it the first hour, sometimes you get huge boosts, enormous boosts. All of my top videos, the ones that have like Benny's, like a car shop and all those are all ones that when DLC comes out at 2 a.m., I record it, I'm done at 2:30, I edit it, and I have it out by like 3:15. You know?
Yeah.
That's all those. That's what those are every time. And then the ones where like we wait, those are the ones that get like 200 views, like nothing, just nothing. And it's like clockwork, 100% of the time. So yeah. So when it comes out, I'm on it, bam, no matter what.
I'm trying to read my chat. Like, I have two people. Robert says something about he'll caption something if you record it. I don't know what that means.
oh, that's neat. No. Closed captioning. I had a guy do that for some of my captions. It took him a long time because it's a lot of work. Okay, so closed captions, you need someone to literally insert the words at the exact time frames so that a person who might be deaf can read it and know what's going on with the conversation, you know? But where it's beneficial, here's where it's beneficial. Google Plus and Google Analytics, they use all of your closed caption as word referencing for search terms and enters you into... It's like having an extra set of tags.
Like SEO.
SEO?
SEO. The letter S, the letter E.
What is that? Oh, what is that?
People go in and tag like different keywords along with whatever you already have to draw more people into your content.
Yeah. Yeah, so the closed captioning, it's one more metadata that YouTube uses in searchable relatable terms, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes me want to put fake ones in and just make it buzzwords. Just be like, Judge Roy Moore, Trump impeachment, New York Yankees, Keaton, like just every trend, every trending topic on Twitter, just every trending topic, and just don't even have it related. When was the last time you saw someone actually get in trouble for misrepresenting content? Ever. Like, ever. Lispy Jimmy's still out there, you know what I mean? Not Point 4 still out there. No one gives a shit about whether your content is actually, like, legit. And so if it's in, like, the closed caption, all right. I've thought about that. Search engine optimization, that's what it means? Ah, Psycho! Hey, Psycho, how you doing?
And Psycho, you're a hoe, not me.
Yeah, you're a hoe, Psycho. Psycho. You want to join? Anyone want to join? Filthy, Psycho, you guys know where I'm at. I'm in the stream team. I'm on the GTA on the Xbox. We're just gonna be doing jobs. I made 2 playlists. I made them both different so that we will not be repeating a job.
Did you get that? What is it? The motorcycle one where you can jump by the airport?
No, I didn't do that one, but I can always put it in. The motorcycle trial one?
Yeah.
You don't have an Xbox? Son of a bitch. Get one. I know. It's okay, Psycho. I forget who has what sometimes. I remember I played with you, but I couldn't remember exactly what games. Like, well, we done 7 Days to Die, but was it Xbox? Was it PC?
PC, probably.
Yeah, it was.
You got Golf with Friends.
Yeah.
He sucks at it and cheats all the time. I ain't lying.
Get there.
Yeah, right, Psycho. What? I'm not gonna buy you an Xbox One for Christmas. Screw that.
Alright, I'll buy you one. Kidding. There we go. Go, car, go. Woo! Jump the car.
There we go. That's how it's done. So when you're flying inside the tube to, like, transform into the Knight Rider car, what you do is you do a whole, like, 180.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept doing that, but I think I was turning too far. I think I was doing full 360s. I was like, yeah, just flip around. I'm pointing the right way then.
Yeah, it works for me, so.
There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bacon, do you remember me? Benny Richards is cool? Of course I do. Well, you were here just like 3 or 4 days ago, but you've been coming in for a really long time. You took a few months off, but you've been here for a year and change, maybe more.
Who?
Bunny Richard is cool. He's been coming a long time. He took a little break, though. But yeah, man.
By the way, Sean, what's up?
I remember most people, sort of. You know what I mean? I'll forget details and confuse shit up, but if you have a weird name, like your name's kind of fucking weird, you're easy to remember. If your name was Power Gamer 1234, I'd probably forget you more than Bunny Richard is cool. You know what I mean by that?
Ethiopian child.
What about? Oh, yeah, that's the easy one to remember. Yeah, yeah, like freaking Lord Assassin, like. I forget that guy sometimes, whoever the hell he is. I'm sure I got one sub named Lord Assassin, like, unsubbed.
Making creepy imposters.
Oh, that guy. What a butthole. No, I'm kidding. That poor guy, Lethal. He's been stuck with that name for so long. He's been stuck with that name for so long. Seth Chichi, how you doing, man? That race took 10 minutes. That's perfect. Savage Baller, I'm back after a long time. Welcome back, Savage. Smell like a bitch.
I'm not surprised. Nasty.
Hi, Precious.
Right.
Hi, Precious,
Precious
Gaming. Welcome back, sweetie. Nasty Ray 1. Oh, so nasty. If you're new here, don't forget, like, subscribe, and donate if you have the chance. It's Christmas time, suckers. I gotta buy some cookies for 800 kids I have. It's with 400 different wives. Oh, I can hear that.
Oh my god. Who is that from?
Hey guys, this is PSHS X1.
Oh, hey, what's up, PSH?
Oh, yo, what's up, man?
Living the dream. What's up?
Oh, nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, is your TV on in the background?
No, you. Oh shit, you are. Okay, one moment.
Okay.
He was like, no.
He's like, no, wait, hold on. No, you're on TV. No, you're on TV. There we go. No, we were like, wait, I hear myself. I hear myself. It's that thing on. It's the thing on radio shows where people call us like, turn your radio down in the background, please.
Right.
But I want to hear my voice.
So,
Mom, I made
let's
it.
see. Are you in playlist yet? No. Let's get you in. Are you in game?
No, he is.
He is. Where is he?
I've been in, yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I'm sorry. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Level 141.
Oh, well, look at you. You know how to read numbers.
This guy.
I know. I know how to read numbers too. I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. Bunny, it's cool, man. Nobody has to donate to hang out. Everyone can hang out. It's just helpful is all. Hey, Braden Haley, welcome back. Welcome back, Braden. And how long till DLC is out? Roughly 8 hours-ish, give or take a half an hour. It'll be out in either 7 or 9 hours from now. No,
Robert,
seriously.
that's awesome.
It'll be like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., you know, something like that. Something like that.
For you, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. For
Well,
me,
yeah.
like 6 a.m.
Well,
Yeah, like 6.
but California is the center of the world, guys. You didn't know that? Shit.
That's why North Korea is more interested in California than Michigan.
No, they want to hit Michigan. Oh, they want to stop Detroit.
Oh, I don't live in Detroit,
No,
so
I know.
I'm good.
No, if I was looking at America and I'm like,
Nuke.
I need to nuke somebody, it would be New York, LA, Texas, and Florida first, Chicago, and then Mississippi after that because I'd poison all the food sources going into out of the Gulf of Mexico. You know what I mean? But like those would be the places to hit. DC,
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, and Colorado for NORAD.
Do you know Sioux Falls is like in the middle of nowhere
Yeah, I know, but isn't it
in the valley?
Isn't it fucking a nuclear reserve?
I don't know.
I kind of think it is. I kind of think it is. I kind of think it's where a lot of the silos are. I know they're
going there in the winter is a pain.
I know the silos are everywhere, but you know what? The silos don't even matter because we have the subs everywhere. That's fucking scary when you really think about it. That right now there are like dozens and dozens of submarines with like hundreds of nuclear warheads all over, just cruising the oceans, and nobody can see them. And if they bump into each other, they might freak out and start shooting.
Right.
Yeah. And then the guys in the subs, like subs are scary. Like I like watching submarine movies, but the guys on them must be halfway insane to be locked in. Even the movies make the submarines look fucking huge. In real life, they're tiny. I've been on one. And
Really?
my dad was in the Navy, and so he would get us trips with the Cub Scouts to Long Beach. And so we were on a submarine that was docked. We were on a destroyer, and we were on a frigate.
Later, Stephanie.
Yeah, but they're fucking tiny in there. They're like the size of like a very small bar.
Yeah, submarines
Stephanie.
are really small
Yeah.
inside.
So like
Just
imagine
like
being
tanks,
locked
man.
that and the pressure of knowing that like you're underwater and you're surrounded by nothing but pressurized death everywhere, you know? It's like, ah!
Yeah, claustrophobia.
Yeah. Who do I got? Nasty
that.
Ray! Ooh, that was worth 10 points. Nasty's worth at least 10. I am in Cali. DJ Momo. Yeah, I like your name, DJ Momo. I remember you.
No, I fell off again. What the heck?
There we go.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? Yoko?
I was in the open to where somebody could just see.
I'm glad someone got the Yoko Ono joke. Ooh, I
You
hit-
make so many puns.
Yeah.
Dreams. Good God.
I gotta fill space. Alright, I got Green Man. Green Man! Yeah, Green Man's from Sunny. You ever watch Sunny in Philadelphia? Charlie.
Yeah, show's hilarious.
Yeah, Charlie's Green Man. He's got this obsession with. He's got like a full bodysuit that covers all skin, but it's the exact same color as like green screen. He's got his Green Man obsession. Like, he busts him out at the mascot one where they're trying out for football, and he, like, busts it out into D's home videos where she's trying to do vlogs about herself, about Sad Girl, and he throws a fucking ball at her face and goes, Green Man!
Oh my gosh, what's going on, man?
What?
I can't land it in a good spot to shoot him. Or, like, not shoot, hit him with my car.
Oh, I know what you do. You got to go that way really fast. If something else gets in your way, turn. You ever seen Better Off Dead? I love Better Off Dead. That's from that movie. It's this guy. I talked about it last week. Guy loses his girlfriend. He loses his girlfriend to the captain of the ski team. So he decides he needs to become a good skier if he wants to get the girlfriend back. He needs to beat the other guy at the end. He meets another girl, teaches him how to ski, and he falls in love with her instead. It's a total 80s movie, right? But like, in the beginning, like everyone, he's like, I need to beat that guy in the K-12 skiing, and everyone's like, so here's what you do: you go that way, really fast. Something gets in your way, turn. He's like, thanks, I'll try that, you know. And then like everyone gives him the same fucking advice, and at the end, with the beautiful girl who actually helps him, she's French. You go that way, really fast. If something gets in your way, turn. No sweat. Look, and she does it. And he can do it finally. But I always like that the advice finally works. Go that way really fast. Something gets in your way, turn.
Hey, Savage, if Kim Jong-un was watching, I would tell him to tell his sister to call me.
I'd give him a shout out. I'd be like, shout out to the Hermit Kingdom. Please don't nuke us.
No, they'll nuke you for sure.
No, they're not nuking nobody because they don't want to get nuked back, you know?
Yeah, they'll get demolished.
Ultimately,
they wouldn't have a chance.
Ultimately, his goal is the survival and prosperity of his country. You know what I mean? And that would be the end of his country. But if he keeps the nukes and just holds on to them, and he's like, I want money, and you're like, no, he's like, I'm gonna nuke somebody, then he like can bargain now. He's like got a chip in the table. And that is actual prosperity for his country, at least in his eyes, you know?
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, but fuck, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't think anybody does.
Hopefully he's... The one thing I worry about, right? Because they run a society where their leader is God. What if it goes insane in his last few moments of his life as an old man who's dying of like a crazy like leukemia or something? He's like, just nuke everybody, and they're like, okay, you know.
Don't tell me twice.
Yeah, what if he has no tomorrow to worry about personally? That's the part I worry about. Is him making a decision based on just his personal life, you know? But,
that would suck.
Oh, I know. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just get them the earthquake machine. I have friends who believe in the earthquake machine. Ooh, I got somebody. I got Pocket Rocket. Take that, Pocket Rocket.
I do believe that there's a machine out there that can make the ground shake.
You believe in earthquake machine?
I did work for the government, though, so I believe a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but the earthquake machine, I believe that the government would love us to believe there's an earthquake machine because it puts out the image that they are all powerful and they're just a bunch of guys with guns like everybody else. So that's just me. I don't think they're as powerful. I used to believe that they're capable of unlimited conspiracy. But then, when Dick Cheney couldn't get away with shooting his own friend in the face, and that friend agreed to hide it, and when he couldn't get away with that, it's like, all right. These guys are just a bunch of grab-astics. I'm just going by it from moment to moment here. There's no conspiracy. That's my one. Oh! What's this guy doing? Ben. There we go. Nato!
I done a roll, and I almost rolled right off the platform. Oh my gosh.
Alright. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Do you believe they've been here?
No.
Okay. Because the next question was, do you believe we have talked to them or seen them?
It's just tough because there's so much universe.
Yeah. Well, that's how I was going to ask you what level of believe in aliens. Because, like, yes, I believe, in fact, I believe it's almost impossible for there not to be aliens somewhere out there. I mean,
Right.
we already know about water bears. You know what I mean? The little tartans, those little guys in space. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We already know about those guys. It's like, well, why don't those guys count? They fucking live in the vacuum of space, sometimes on asteroids. In fact, some people think they came from Mars in the first place. How did I not kill that guy? Ooh.
Got him.
Ooh, he got
That's
wrecked in
me
a
off.
great way. He got wrecked in a great way. Yeah, so I think with infinite space, not infinite, but almost infinite space.
Oh,
You know?
2 in a row.
That was a good shot.
Where's he going? Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, nice.
Yeah! Yeah! You can call me the car whisperer.
Psycho thinks they have been here.
Psycho thinks they have been here? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, Gemini.
So hi, Gemly, you can join if you like. So, Psycho, the next question is, do you believe we have contacted them as modern humans in any way? Or are you saying, they probably cruised through here when there was just paramecium and left? You know what I mean?
He also said in that same thing where he said he believes in them.
Uh-huh.
He does not believe that they've ever been seen or been in contact with.
Okay, so he really doesn't believe in like UFO videos so much as just kind of he
Yeah.
has thought about and thought, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense to me. I
He
mean,
must
because
have been really high, Psycho.
well, you look at the way like life works, and like it all started like in the water, and then it figured out how to adapt to get onto the land. Space is just another fucking environment, you know, and life is just like a drive, you know. So it'd be crazy to think that other planets with similar or even slightly varied environments wouldn't have life that could eventually figure out how to conquer it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the whole Jurassic Park, you know, life finds a way, right?
Well, a bit of that, yeah, a bit of that. I mean, it as corny as it sounds, it kind of does. Not always.
It's true.
You can extinct stuff out, but it kind of does, though. Yeah. Just look at humans. You know, we adapt the shit out of our environment to suit our needs. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, we got 34 watches, 24 thumbs up. So thank you very much for joining. Stephanie, send me a message. I'll send you an invite in a moment. I'm just in the middle of killing.
We're being killed.
No.
We're on the same team.
Yeah.
Oh, I got killed. You jinxed me. You jinxed me.
You're the worst, Gonzo.
Oh,
I
thank you for
flagged
typing
two
that out.
people, though, so.
Thanks for that, Gem Lee. Help with the donation to support this channel. PayPal works better. It is better. Streamlabs is better than Super Chat by far. I'm going to do the quick spiel. So the reason I prefer the Streamlabs over the Super Chats, and here it is, guys. When you donate through the Streamlabs, it goes by PayPal. PayPal takes their normal percentage, which isn't a whole lot of money. When you donate the Super Chats, YouTube takes 35 fucking percent. It's like 37 or something. It's like a lot. It's an insane amount. It's like, oh, what the hell? Did you guys loan me money and with 4 points in the VIG? Starting to break my knees here? Jesus Christ. They're more aggressive than loan sharks. I imagine if I contacted Super Chats, it would just be Robert De Niro with a baseball bat. Gently, want to join us today? Some people need some invites. Claudio coming out.
Oh,
If anybody needs one, send me a message.
Joe.
I'll start with Stifler because Stifler was here already earlier. I think he just kind of got booted or failed to get in. Stifler, invite is out. And then Chewie, invite is coming. There you go.
No.
Oh, did you see what happened
Sorry.
with that kid today? You know, the kid with the bullying?
Yeah. No. What happened?
The internet turned on him.
Yeah. I've seen that. That's so messed up, man.
And so, like, I agree with them not liking the mom, but blaming the kid for the mom, it's like, are you fucking kidding? This 12-year-old couldn't stop his mom if he tried.
Right.
Wait, what's the
Jesus.
story?
Okay, so yesterday this video came out, this kid, and I was touched. I was like, this poor kid, and he's crying.
Right.
And he's got kind of a weird nose. He's got a little bit like a to his voice when he speaks. And you realize he's got like a little bit of like nerve damage, and he's crying because he's like the kids at school were bullying me today. I don't understand why they get out of it. I mean, you can't just make fun of people because they're different. I mean, what kind of enjoyment do you get out of this? Really, what enjoyment do you get out of making someone feel bad? It's like, oh, this poor guy. These are real good questions. I felt so bad for him. And so this GoFundMe page started, and they raised like $60,000. All these celebrities came out, like Tennessee Titans quarterbacks, and like Mark Ruffalo, and the guy who plays Captain America, inviting him to go see Infinity War with him. So the kid had like a great day. And then the next day comes out, and a reporter is talking to the mom, and the mom basically tells him to fuck off unless he has more money. And then the reporter publishes it, and then they start digging into the mom's past, and the mom, not past, but her Facebook. It is just all these photos of her in Nazi salutes and Confederate flags. Just a shit ton of them. And so now the internet's like, well, this is a bullshit GoFundMe. We need the money back. It's like, it was for the kid. The mom's going to keep it. That's fine. But now people are attacking the kid. It's like, kid had nothing to do with this, man.
Yeah.
The kid.
You can't blame the kid because
the kid
of the
might grow up
actions.
and be like, my mom was crazy. Maybe I don't want to be like her, you know? But now they're like, now you're really, when you think about it, if you don't want there to be more racists, you are showing the kid that the world is against you and your mom.
Yep.
Yeah. And now you have put them together in the corner, and you have driven him more towards that issue than he ever would have been before. There you go. I mean, that's really the end result. Because, I mean, who's he going to gravitate towards? A bunch of people on Twitter or his fucking mom, you know? And the moment you attack them both and lump them into a group, now he is, in his head, like his mom, and it justifies following in that pattern completely. But he was on a really nice path for a minute. Everyone's like, oh, bullying needs to stop. It's like, yeah, that's a good thought line, man. If you follow that thought line, you'll eventually cross your mom's path, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a bummer because, like, on one hand, the media, like, awesome, yay for discovering that she was a Nazi or whatever, but on the other hand, the internet is awful, and they drag him through the mud.
There are some people, like it's, you see a lot of people who can't separate the mom from the kid today. They're like, oh, Keaton lying to us. It's like, Keaton's 12. He didn't upload the video. All he did was cry from getting bullied. Shit. That's messed up. Now he's got the whole world bullying. It was like, that's even more messed up. I still feel for that poor kid.
Yeah, I still feel bad for the kid.
No, because like what he was saying is like, what they do to you? They called me ugly, said I had no friends. They poured milk on me and put ham in my pants and threw bread at me. It's like, aw, dude. Yeah,
I would beat up somebody.
That's fucked up. And you know, he looks like the kind of kid that when he flips out, he can probably beat someone up. Honestly, when I look at that kid, he looks stocky to me. He looks stocky to me. He looks like, dude, Keaton, join wrestling. In a few years, those kids aren't gonna fuck with you ever again.
Right?
Yeah, he didn't look like the tallest boy. Even though he's sitting, you can kind of tell. But he looked a little thick in the shoulders.
Like stocky in the shoulders.
Thick in the neck, you know? It's like, yeah, you're gonna grow up strong, man. Yeah, I feel bad for the kid. Hey, 6667 subs. We are past the evil number. Woo! The curse is over.
You're still evil.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't help that. I was born evil. I was born with original sin. I'm sorry. We all were. I was raised in a Christian house, and I went to church a lot, so I have a whole lot of background on that stuff. I'm in no way like that anymore. Now I'm a pessimistic, cynical old prick, but yeah.
Yeah, I was raised in the church background too, and every week, every Saturday, the same kid messages me, "Hey, so I'm going to see you tomorrow at church, right?" I was like, "I don't make promises." That's
nice, though. That's a nice guy. I mean, good on him for being so optimistic after all this time. Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, when people ask me to go, I'll be like, bless your heart, but no. Let's see. Last time I went to church was when I was trying to marry that girl that joined the cult. And the time before that was when I was a teenager, actually more like 20. And there was this girl that I met at this old gothic club named Marilyn's, and she had these awesome booty shorts on with fishnet stockings, and it's like, oh. And we danced, and she asked me like to call her the next day, and she wanted me to meet her at some address. When I met her there, it was a church, and then we went in, and it was a church group, and like it's like, I got swindled. You guys swindled me. This was a trick. This is a trick. Let me out. Where's the door? And like, but she probably still really did like me, but I should have gone back because she was hot. I should have just worked that angle anyways, you know. I bailed. It's like, nah. But if I went back, I wouldn't have been a good person. I would have been pretending to be a Christian just purely to get into her awesome booty shorts. There would have been no other reason, just like, she dances good.
may have done that to a preacher's kid a couple years ago.
Oh. Yeah, but you know, the preacher's daughters are always like a little wild, anyways.
They are.
Yeah.
Like behind closed doors, they are, and like in front of people, they're like Miss Holy over here.
Well, that's the fun secret. No, I've dated lots of good girls. All right, okay, so I'm not a bad person, right? But look at me.
No, we all are.
But look at me. Now pretend you're like a 13-year-old girl who wants to piss off your dad. I'm a good boyfriend. And then back then I had like the leather jacket that I would paint like punk bands on it, and I was skinny from drugs, and I was that like fuck you parents kind of like boyfriend. But I was always nice. I was always polite, but visually, it's good to bring home to mom and dad when you're mad at them. I've been chased out. I remember I was chased out. This girl Desiree that I dated. When she brought me home, her mom was just so racist against Mexicans, and she tried to keep it in for like a half an hour, and then it just blurted out that she didn't like wetbacks in her house, and I'm like, fuck you, lady.
My brother went through the same situation with one of his girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was not Mexican friendly.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when a person who is my age, which is 140, no, but realistic, when someone's my age or younger, I expect them to have an understanding of racial rules. But when I bump into someone who's like 55 and older, I cut them slack for the pure fact that they were raised in a society that condoned it. And if I can't think of a more stacked deck against you than all of society says it's cool for 40 to 50 years of your life, then it's like, all right, so when my grandpa accidentally blurts something out racist at Thanksgiving, I just pretend I didn't hear it. But that's me. I could have passed the old folks.
I had a situation where I dated this African American girl.
Yeah.
Now I knew her dad. Like I knew him. Like we were really cool. Like with each other, I thought.
Oh, but then it came out.
Yeah, he found out that she was dating a Mexican, and his true racism showed. Oh my god!
You should just like straight up like, all right, hey, I know you don't like Mexicans, but I'm cool, man. And if he doesn't like you after that, he's never going to. But I think that would break through.
No, I didn't even try.
No, it's the older generation, man. You know, I mean, it's an old dog, new tricks thing. Sometimes when you have someone act a certain way for literally 40 years in a row, they get stuck that way. You know, so I just ignore that shit. I've been the victim of it before. You know, I'm a brown dude. I'm on the mountain where it's mostly like a lot of Trump voters. But you know, fuck. I don't let it get to me. But if it's someone who's my age or younger, where like, you know, you were raised in a generation where people told you like the way it should fucking be, then it's like, then I hold them to that standard. It's like, hey, you know how it's supposed to fucking be. Yeah. Ugh. I know some people like to like draw a hard line on that one, which I also respect. I get it, but I don't know. Old people are old people. Grandpa's grandpa.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've only met like one parent that was actually happy that I was dating their daughter.
Oh, you know, half of them don't like me at first, and then totally get to love me after I, you know, yeah. I remember
the opposite.
I remember I had one that I could totally tell that the mom would just jump on me if I wasn't dating the daughter. I could just, it's like, horrible. I was like, are you hitting on me? It's fine. There we go. Yeah, it happens.
One of my best friends' mom tried doing that to me and a friend of ours.
First place. Oh, Angry Grandpa died. I know. Rest in peace, Angry Grandpa. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. I seen a video on him, like a collage of videos.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Laura.
Welcome to the stream, Laura.
Good to see you, sweetie. Trying to read up a little bit. I know I missed like a buttload of chat.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself. That's right. Kids make fun of me for playing too much games. That I don't play sports and I can't, and because I wear Vans shoes. Kids make fun of me for playing too many games. Oh yeah, Thought Object. Don't let nobody make fun of you for shit, man. You know, honestly, like okay, like when someone wants to pick on you, like really, like the things that they're picking on you for, that's not really what they're after. They want you to get fucking heated and crying and upset, and that's what they're after. That's what they make fun of you for. So if you don't even have to get that fucking phase in the first place by not giving a shit about phase 1, then they just sound like an asshole yelling into the wind, you know? True. So, yeah, someone comes in here like that kid last night, ran the kid last night, you only have 6.6k subs! Ow! Remember that ugly kid? You're ugly! Ow! Can't let it bother you, man.
True. Psycho said he's never dated a mom or hooked up with the ex's mom, but he has hooked up with her twin sister.
Oh.
What?
Interesting.
He said it was by accident. I don't think it was.
Interesting.
I don't think it was accident, though.
Fatal Jock, for his message, it just says porn. Are you sending me porn?
Obviously.
He's gonna email me some porn. Hey, Seth Chichi, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Stifler, yeah, I'm not... The only thing I really consider spam, and other mods might want to like hear this, is if the person's typing the exact same thing over and over again, you know, just to be like, hey, look. But if they're like talking a lot, I don't mind that at all. In fact, I just think it's active conversation. So if you, Jimmy, need another invite and you waited a while and you asked for another one, it's totally cool, Stifler. Don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. I'll shoot one out to you.
In chat saying, unmute me.
Yeah. If it's the same sentence 4 times in a row, and you know, it's all, like that's like spam. But like literally, like, dude, you invited me. I got kicked. Can you send another one? That's totally cool. It's totally cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I see some people who seem reluctant to just chat because they feel like they might be spamming the chat. If you're talking, talk away, guys. Honestly, I prefer that. Seth, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I do remember you because your name Chi-Chi is fun to say. It is. It's that whole boob thing again. Fought Object needs another one. Send me a message, Fought. Send me a message. I'll send you an invite. I don't type out gamer tags. They take fucking forever. If I invited everyone in this list would have taken 15 minutes.
So this is why Psycho said it was an accident.
What?
He said that he went up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and walked into the wrong room.
And she just let him go at it?
Apparently.
Yeah, that's no accident. Psycho, we're not your girlfriend. You don't need to tell us the story you told your girlfriend, man. It's cool. You can tell us the real story. The real story is like, all right, I saw my opportunity, and she let me do it.
He didn't say stop.
I know.
So I continue.
That's funny, though. Yeah, my friends list is full. Like, some people say, it can't be full. Well, here's what it is. It will only load 1,000 people. I have more than 1,000, so everyone I add doesn't even appear anymore. It just bails on loading the rest of the list. So I stopped taking invites so I can keep that number around 1,000, so that if I do need to add somebody in a hurry, I can add them and make sure they get in that group at least, you know. But it's full, man. It's full.
So I spawned on the boat, but I fell through the boat.
Can you climb up through it again, though?
I'm inside of it now. And Psycho said that she didn't tell him to stop.
Well, I'm not asking if it was legal. I'm asking if, like, you're like, if there's confusion. He's like, no, you can't arrest me. She said it was cool. It's like, no, I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about was it a truly an accident, or was it like kind of a blocked wish that got unblocked? Oh shit! I'm already being shot at, Pawn.
Shoot back.
Oh, well, I'm still zooming in. I was. I'm not zooming in anymore. I tagged somebody really good through the water. Come on, cat. You can do it, kitty.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I'm on your team. Gosh.
I do that sometimes. Oh, it smells like dog farts. Perfect.
That's my favorite winter candle.
Oh, get down, cat. Get down, cat. There we go. Oh, no. Yes! Good tag.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Where are you going? Tag! I got you, PSH. I think it was you. Or was it Ray? Might have been Ray.
That was unnecessary. You didn't need to do that.
Oh, no, I did. Oh, I got Ray! I think I've killed Ray like every round so far. I've been getting really lucky today because he's a hard kill. Oh, lucky. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm being hit. No, I'm dead. You rat fuck sons of bitches. You know, I've been saying rat fuck son of a bitch since I was like 8. Good night, Laura. Good night, Laura. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. All right, let's see who's on. Oh yeah, Fought, you're on 360. You got to be on the 1, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, what a bummer. Carson Caps, thank you for the subscription, Mr. Carson Caps. 6669, 6670. I think I got another one incoming in a moment here. And as you see, every subscription takes a little bit of damage away from our stream boss up there. Our stream boss today is Gemly Games. Now, Gemly will stream over on Twitch. Now, I'd like to point out that whenever I do have a stream boss, I always...
So
oh, shit, hold on. Hold on. I opened up a thing on accident. Whenever I have a stream boss, I like to promote them. And so, guys, if you can make sure to follow Gemly Games here over on Twitch. The stream boss. There we go. In fact, let me put that in my description, too.
Three of us, one of them. Come on, Neil. Where you at?
Oh, my big fat fingers can't type. Follow this stream boss. I actually have tiny fingers. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, you mentioned that because you have trouble playing guitar, right?
Yep, yep. I can only do like a 3-fret stretch. It's weird. Whoop. All right, there we go. There we go. We got it in the description. And please follow our friend Gemly Games right here. No, thank you. Thank you. Heather Deans, hi. Hi. You know, 7 days, non-7 Days to Die fans think I'm just making an awful hi. Hi. Then play a bass. No, fuck no, man. With tiny fingers, a bass is... The tension on the strings is even greater. And so doing that stretch and at the same time putting even greater pressure on, screw all that. No. Guitar, drums. Then my fingers don't even matter much. Yeah. I used to play electric and acoustic bass. Yeah, psycho. You're a psycho, man. No. The bass strings have too much tension. They're big, fat strings. I don't like it.
I have 2 acoustic guitars in the living room.
Now, it's not saying I don't like bass. Bass is fucking awesome. Favorite basses are, you know, Flea and Les Claypool. Both goddamn geniuses. Goddamn geniuses. Les Claypool's a genius in so many ways. The guy from Primus. Have you ever seen like a Primus video?
No.
They do claymation, but the claymation is done by Les Claypool himself. But when you look at it, it's Nightmare Before Christmas quality. The guy is a world-class fucking animator. And it's like, wow. And then he plays the fretless bass, so he has to judge all the distances constantly. It's fretless, so he has to nail it or it sounds off-key. It's like, and he plays these really, really fast rhythms that are fucking super complicated because most bassists just go boom, 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 boom. No, he's like, he's like all over the goddamn place. And he sings at the same time, and I've seen him live once. He dances like a motherfucker while he's doing all of it. It's like, you are one of the most like packed full creative people in the world. And then Primus, like, whether you like Primus or not, you have to admit, they don't sound like any other band you've ever heard when you really think about it. I mean, who was their influence? You know? Devo?
True.
Maybe? They're really bizarre, you know? So, so all that together, I mean, I vote Les Claypool as one of the most talented oddballs in the world. I'm not always in Primus, but I respect the amount of material and creativity that guy pumps out. Yeah, he's a fucking legend. And yeah, and he's a weirdo. He's a bizarre one. His accent and the character he's designed for himself with his mustache and his gangly little body. He looks like a cartoon, man.
Nothing wrong with the cartoon.
But to look like one in real life, you're deciding something about yourself, you know?
Could be a mannequin.
Yeah, when I saw them, it wasn't even a concert. It was that filming of Bill and Ted 2. It was the Battle of the Band scene. They had to basically lip sync to their own thing for like an hour, but then between filming, they would play for us while we waited, and that was really fucking cool. So that's when they did like a bunch of the random songs, but then we watched them do. I think it was Jerry Roy's Race Car Driver over and over again. Burn, baby, burn!
Oh, bacon.
Haha! That guy just burned himself. Your boat will burn. Your whole boat will burn.
Oh.
Did we get them all?
Yeah, we did.
Slaughtered!
We're all dead.
Guys, sub and like for him. He's awesome. Yeah, please hit the sub and like if you can. Thank you for that, Seth Chichi. So let's see. Are we full at the moment?
Yeah. It's 8
Looks
hours.
like it.
Okay. All right. All right. Fine. Or is that 7?
No.
That's 7 on
Wait,
this.
7.
We
Hold
still
on.
have space for a couple. If anybody wants in.
You got space for 2?
Right on. Maxter Kamir, hi. Is that Kamir? Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Come here. I think.
Well, okay.
Maybe.
There's a very negative thing in history that's attached to that word. Like Hitler level negative.
Oh, man.
So in I forgot what country it was. It was in Indonesia, I think. There was a regime called the Khmer Rouge that slaughtered like millions of people, but it was spelled the same way. So I'm like, is that Khmer? The movie The Killing Fields was about it. I saw it once a long time ago. It's a movie from the 80s, so you know, I was somewhere around like maybe 110 back then. I saw it back then. I was into movies in my early hundreds.
Early hundreds?
My early hundreds, yeah.
Back in
Yeah,
the
moving picture show.
Yeah, I was really into the moving pictures. The flickers, as we used to call them.
Nickelodeons.
The Nickelodeon. There's this one old like movie that I saw a long time ago as a kid that I've never been able to dig out again, and it was almost like Little Rascals, and it was about a bunch of poverty-stricken kids, but I think they were British, and one of the kids was trying to save up to buy what he called a crystal set, and when he finally got at the end, it was a radio, and it made me wonder, when the hell did they call radios a crystal set? But it was this old kids movie that I've never been able to find again. Like sometimes I get curious, be like, I wonder what that was. I haven't been able to figure out what the fuck it's called or anything. You know what I mean? I put it out here because last time I said this, someone dug out that movie in like 10 seconds. Remember last time I was like,
right.
I used to watch this movie when I was a kid about a bunch of kids on Venus where it only rained like once. Ooh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot, Peyton. That's awesome. Ooh, that's another good one.
Why are we not?
Oh, you are from Cambodia. So, okay, Maxter,
Whoa.
is that just like a last name that cruises around there? Is it a common last name? I just don't know these because I haven't seen it before except for in that movie that one time. So that's all my knowledge of it is limited to, you know? If it's a common last name or just the last name you sometimes see, that's neat. There you go. Yes. Okay, it's a common last name. There you go. There you go.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought this guy had to do with the movie. No, I'm kidding. I zoomed in too far. Oh, I see you, PSH. You are standing out like a sore thumb up there.
Maybe he wants to die.
Ah. Oh, totally facing the wrong goddamn way.
I'm making myself an easy target, so you miss the rest of my team.
Oh, I blasted someone real good there. I just blasted him. I pulverized him. Blam! Yeah! No, I'm blasted. Call me Den is my name. Den? Your name is Den?
Oh.
Nice, man. Hi, Den. I'm Bacon.
PSH, I got you, man.
Can never wait so long. Here comes your man. Do 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 do. Here comes your man. Here comes your man. I love the Pixies. Everybody out there should listen to the fucking Pixies. Yeah, man. I didn't listen to them for so long, and then when I popped them on, it's like, this is one of the most influential bands of the 90s ever. I could see where everybody snagged everything from them. It's like the Matrix. I could see the numbers that make up the walls, you know? That's how much the Pixies changed my life. So the Pixies, the song that you are already familiar with is Where's My Mind? It's at the end of Fight Club when all the buildings are falling down. You know, with your feet on your head and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah. That song, Where Is My Mind? That's their most famous. But their second most famous, Wave of Mutilation. Beautiful song. But then the song Debaser. So I saw an interview with Kurt Cobain, and Kurt Cobain admits, when I made Smells Like Teen Spirit, I was a big fan of the Pixies, and I really wanted to make my own version of Debaser, and I wanted it to sound like Debaser. It's like, and so this is like, yeah, I totally fucking hear that. I love the Pixies. Can't say enough nice things about them. Was the film called Fatty Finn? Gemly. Oh, if you got it, I'm going to be blown away. Let me look at it. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I think that's it. Hold on. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh.
That's a little bit... That's aiming for the right era, but I could tell that this movie was filmed a little more recently, and it's not the same cast. But that's close to what I'm looking for, though. I thought you had it for a minute. I thought you had it. But fuck, that looks so close to it, though. But the characters aren't the same. But all the costuming and era is. Oh shit, I didn't mean to choose this one. So this race is by a total dickhead. So if you guys want to trash it, go ahead. Here we go.
What's the worst car to use?
Oh. The radio was a crystal set radio. Shit, Gemly, maybe you did find it and I'm remembering the kid's face wrong. Huh. Okay, I'm looking up Fatty Finn again. Yeah, you might be right. God dang. I need to watch some of it. You know what? This might be it. I might just be seeing weird pictures of it. They called him Fatty. Alright. I'm watching this later. That might be it. That might be it. Alright, I took off late. Oh, that's so weird, Gemly. That's so weird that you might have found it. Fatty Finn. In my head, I'm remembering him with glasses and like fatter, but I could just be making that up because I saw it when I was like, you know, like freaking 10 or something, you know? It was just like some shit they throw on HBO every now and then over and over again, and I'd catch pieces of it and then slowly put it together, you know? But I remember as a kid, I thought it was Little Rascals, and I kind of like Little Rascals because it reminded me of when I was, you know, I was a baby in the Depression era. No, that's not true. It reminds me of when I lost my first child in the Depression era. Oh, God rest his soul.
Oh, my God.
I lost him to polio. Yeah, what? Lost him in the Dust Bowl. Yeah.
That's horrible.
It was horrible. Thank you. Oh, what a crappy fucking approach. What a shitty approach.
The worst approach.
What a shitty approach. All right, I know I was prepared to talk shit about this because I was like, dude, this guy's kind of a douchebag, but dude, what a...
That was crap. That was so dumb.
The setup for the wall ride is awful.
All right. Oh, okay.
The wall ride is invisible.
Yeah, okay, so the bottom of the barges, there's actually an extra, like, a bit of space that is invisible beyond it. So when you do it, kind of just make sure that you're mostly on the top, but if you drift down a little bit, you're actually safe for a little while. Oh. There we go.
Oh, crap.
Oh, this is going to take everyone like an hour, isn't it?
Yes. It's going to take everyone forever.
You know, I actually thought that I was choosing, what's-his-faces last night. All right, I'm doing it. That was easy. I thought I was choosing, the guy that came in last night. And, Skyfall.
Skyfall.
I actually thought I was putting Skyfalls in when I put this in today. I was like, oh, well, Skyfall says this is automatic. Let's pop it in.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right, you know, to make it easier, go about 80% speed. Honestly, I've done wall rides for 4 years now when they used to be hard. It makes them all about 30% easier. You know, Ice Gamer, I don't normally do shoutouts, but fuck it. Shout out to Ice Gamer. How you doing today? Thanks for joining the stream. That Rampage trailer looked good. Yeah, no, shout out timeout. Bam. Now, that Rampage trailer looked good. Sorta. Like, okay, if I'm prepared to watch a movie where I turn my brain off, yeah, why not? I kind of like The Rock. But if I'm judging it like, is this Citizen Kane? No. Is this movie going to get an Academy Award? No. But it looks fun.
Yeah, I watched that. I put that video from, who is it? The teddy bear. You know,
Teddy Rupskin?
Yeah, Teddy Rupskin. There we go. And he talked about it. It was so funny.
I haven't seen his Rampage one yet. I need to see that. What does he say? What does he say about it?
He just, it's hard to say what he says in it, but not really. It's just, I don't understand why they need to make a movie off of a video game. And then
I know why. Because Battleship did very well.
Well, the movie is wrong because they used already a 8.
Yeah.
And in Rampage, they're humans. They're humans.
That's true. Oh, you're right. They're humans that have gotten big because when you lose your energy, you shrink back down. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You're right. So, it's supposed to be scientists that fuck around with potions and shit, isn't it? Like, there's the newspaper headlines. They say, like, you know, like, scientist potion growth formula, and it shows, like, a werewolf. Yeah. I forgot about that. You're absolutely right. All right, anybody watching having trouble with the stunt, go about 80% speed. Go about 80% speed. It'll still be hard, but it gives you more time to line up. And when your car starts to bounce a little bit, it bounces less. It's less harsh a ride.
I think you're the only one who's finished Bacon.
Yeah. The Rock is also doing a remake of Big Trouble in Little China. I'm actually on board with that. You know what? As much as I love, what's his name? He did Halloween and Big Trouble in Little China, They Live. As much of a fan, Escape from New York, John Carpenter. As much of a fan of his movies, his ideas are really what drive the movies more than the actual production themselves. And I would like to see other people attack the ideas but still try to keep like a fun spirit in them. Because all of his movies are like, they all feel like a guy who's like, it'd be fucking cool if this happened, huh? Like some directors are like, I'm trying to speak to the inner mind about the duality of man. And some directors are like, it'd be fucking cool if I saw this. And John Carpenter, I used to wonder, is he smart or is he like a bro? And then I saw him in an interview. He was on The Daily Show, and it's when Ghosts of Mars were coming out. And Jon Stewart literally asked, like, are you trying to make a statement about, like, you know, a science and losing man's soul? He's like, and his answer was, he looked at him for a minute with like a dumb face. He's like, no, man, I want to see Ice Cube kicking ass on Mars. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's the you don't want your director to say that, but the end product, I do like his movies. The Thing was his with Kurt Russell in South American. I'm sorry, the South Pole Ice Station. You ever see that one? It's one of the best horror movies of all time. It's genuinely fucking scary. There's only maybe 6 movies I'll say are scary.
There's no movies that are scary.
The very first Exorcist. There are scenes in it.
That one was great.
There are scenes in there that's pretty fucking scary. When Demi is having the dream about his mother walking out of the subway and he can't hear her, and they show subliminal level flashes of his mother in hell and her eyes are blacked out. It's like those images, dude, that's fucking terrifying, man. That is terrifying. Yeah. Though it's a scene, they show her walking out of the subway and he's watching her from a distance and he's yelling at her, but she can't hear him. And then, the screen flashes black for a minute and it shows her again. I paused the tape just to see, what the fuck was that? And if you pause it, it's one single frame of her in pain, in darkness, with black circles all around her eyes, terrible makeup. And it's dude, that is frightening as shit, man. That movie's got a lot of stuff in it that's that is frightening as shit. Oh. All the movies scares kid
bad it doesn't deserve a vote.
Oh, Child's Play and Nightmare on Elm Street aren't scary. They're fun though. They're fun. Freddy is king of horror, man. Freddy should have a talk show. If I were Robert Englund, I would approach USA and I'd be like, "Give me a fucking talk show." What would you do? I would talk to celebrities all night. I'd watch it. I'd watch the living shit out of it. Because it'd be weird, and Freddy is kind of like a goddamn game show host as it is. If Alf can host stuff,
finish this race.
If Alf can host stuff, Freddy can. Me?
Just you?
Maybe. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know it was this hard.
No way.
Yeah, just only watch the top. Don't even watch the bottom. Just make sure your wheel does not encroach the top. Everything else, ignore it. Try to put where the gray line is down the center of your car.
Oh my god.
I know Neophyter's going fucking crazy right now.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting there.
Oh, okay. I know he hates these kinds of races. Alright. Sorry guys, I apologize for it being such a difficult race. I didn't know it was this hard, this one. What a shit show. What are you doing in GTA 5? Well, we're just earning money. You know, you guys aren't even gonna get paid that much because I finished pretty fast. And so top payout is already spent. Phrasing. I love Archer.
Me too.
I love Archer. Well, Archer is 3 of my loves coming together. It's Arrested Development, C-Lab, and John Benjamin all coming together.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I was a big fan of C-Lab. C-Lab's an old weird ass Adult Swim show. It was around the Space Ghost era and the Birdman era. I loved it. And that's the people that do the animations and the basic crew that does it. And then you got let's see, from Arrested Development you have Kitty. She does I can't remember the name of her voice. Oh, Tunt. She does Tunt's voice. Gangy does Archer's mom. Pop does that guy that Archer's mom will flirt with sometimes, you know? And so it's oh, you already got 3 Arrested Development people right there. And it's that's awesome. That's awesome. And then John Benjamin. John Benjamin, I've been in love with him since Dr. Katz. He was Dr. Katz's son on the old Dr. Katz show. And then on home movies, he was Coach McGurk. He's done so many great cartoon voices over the years. On Venture Brothers, he is the master on the other side. Imagine there's a character like Doctor Strange that went across dimensions to speak with his master, and his master had a voice like John Benjamin. Oh man,
it's just so crazy to me because his voice is so distinct.
Yeah.
And, sometimes it's hard for me to separate him from the character.
Yeah. Well, he's always played such dumpy characters in the past that it's weird to hear him as Archer, you know, like this James Bondian kind of Indiana Jones-esque dickhead.
Yeah.
Archer, he's so good though. I love how competent he actually is though. You know what I mean? Like he can back up his shit talk because he can kill like 8 guys like it's nothing. You know? He knows it. Such an asshole.
It's like,
hey, Porky.
Lana pointed out one time, like, aren't you sort of like a high-functioning autistic?
Is that what's going on?
He gets offended.
Oh, that's such a good show. And I like that it truly balances action and comedy. Venture Brothers does that too. It's hard to balance them where they both seem like they feel right, you know? But when it's time for the shooting and the punching and starts, like, yeah, it's fun to watch, man. That looked fucking cool. And then when it's time for the funny that happens, like, that was also really cool. Venture Brothers balances those the same. Where when it's action time, it's like, that was fucking cool, man. And when it's funny times, like, I'm gonna be repeating that tomorrow.
Right.
This is annoying.
It's fun with Archer too that it doesn't have a time. Like it's timeless. Like it's not in a certain decade or anything.
Well, there's already the kind of like where it exists as its own world, and then they just freely decide to go to the 40s or whatever. Like that was weird. They're like, Archer, the 1940s. It's like, sure, let's do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a great show. Can you teach you how to side hug a girl? I told you twice. It's all about the sneak up. And make sure you gotcha bitch when you do it.
You're gonna get him arrested, sexual harassment.
You know, like the funny thing is when I told him the story, I was just kidding. And as I told him the story, I realized that's how I met my 3rd girlfriend. I'm not kidding. I didn't yell gotcha bitch. I didn't rub dirt on me, but I did come out of the bushes in the dark, quietly tiptoeing with the intent of scaring the fuck out of her. So I thought she was someone else. Oh.
At least it was allegedly accidental.
Okay. It was accidental. It was accidental. Well, I was going to my friend Jessica's house, and I would normally just hop the fence to get to her house because she lived down a cul-de-sac that if I wanted to walk down, I had to walk like an additional 3 blocks to get to the entrance and come back, you know? Or I could just hop the fence. So I would traditionally just hop the fence. And I was going to hop the fence, and she would always wear a black leather jacket. And she had very straight, kind of plain Jane brown hair, you know? And this other girl was the same height with a leather jacket with straight plain Jane hair. And I was going to come up behind her and kind of give her like a little scare, like hug kind of a thing, like, ah! You know? And she freaked out and turned around and just started smacking me because there's not supposed to be anybody back there. She don't know who the fuck I am. Yeah, it was a more. All right, you need some advice, though, for popularity. Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Don't focus on popularity. Focus on like if it's important for you for approval, then focus on likability over popularity. Because popularity can come for being an awful person, it can come for being an annoying person, or come for being like a sideshow geek or freak. But likability is kind of universal, man. So I would work more on like not being popular and work on being likable if you're focused on that, you know. What I think works best, though, is being focused on being comfortable in your own skin. People gravitate towards a person that seems naturally comfortable. There's something about them. They seem like they have their shit together. Let's see. I'm in the Midwest. I haven't gotten snow yet. I like it. Well, it's been starting to get cold. Yeah. It's pretty cold here. The Midwest.
I'm in the Midwest. We definitely got snow today.
So, okay, you know the Middle East? West of there.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, so he's in, like, you know, Sudan or something.
Oh, you said West.
No, where are you at? Where are you at? Which part of the Midwest?
Michigan.
All right. Nobody's finishing this. Should we back
I
out?
left.
Okay. Should we start doing the back out re-invites?
Gonzo left.
All right. All right. Anybody that's frustrated with this race, if you just want to back out, I can re-invite you all, and we can get this playlist charging again. When we get half of the playlist bailed out, that's when it will restart it. So if you want to do that, otherwise I'm going to sit here and just kind of watch the game. Go Bucks! Wait, go Bucks?
Buccaneers.
Which Bucks? Milwaukee Bucks? Buccaneers? Tampa
Or
Bay?
Buccaneers.
Could be Milwaukee Bucks.
Good old Iowa. What?
Oh, he lives in old Iowa? The Iowa Bucks? The Iowa?
I don't know.
cornfields.
Oh. I'm looking up Iowa Bucks, and I gotta look up Fatty Finn later. Big Iowa Bucks football. There you go. North Iowa. North Iowa. That's the Buckeyes.
Ohio State Buckeyes.
Stream Queen is here.
What? The Stream Queen has entered the building. Hi, Chimney. How are you doing? How are you doing? The Stream Queen has entered.
Hi.
You alright?
Oh, yeah. I'm typing out in the chat right now. Stream Queen. I'm putting a link in.
Kareem. I live in Michigan, but I am a Buckeye.
I got to say thank you actually, because I have actually got a couple of follows.
Good.
From when you've done that.
And you know what?
That's been nice.
Like, even if, like, let's pretend you get 5 and only 1 shows up, 1 attracts more. They tell their friend, that becomes 2. You know, everything is a branch. So yeah. So like, I know, like, I'll get followers and subs, and for every 10 I get, only 1 really comes back. But fuck that 1. Sometimes they promote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Bacon, I left.
Sorry.
You're good. Go ahead, Jim.
Sorry, I was just going to say I was reluctant at first, but now I realise that actually it does help and it is okay, because obviously people earn their subs and their followers and that. So I was sort of thinking, no, I've got to do that. I'm not going to sort of be like, go to my channel. I know I've joked about it when I've been chatting to you guys, like in the streams and that, but I haven't really meant it.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Are you getting serious about your channel? Is what you're saying?
Oh, I've always been serious about it.
No, I mean like really serious. I'm just teasing.
I'm starting to give a shit, I suppose. Yeah.
That's good. That's great. I wanted to play Final Fantasy 15 at some point today, but there's an 18 gigabyte download. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it that Assassin's thingy? I read up that link you sent me on the crossover. So they have an event where they close off that big fancy town, that one huge town that I'm in, and they have events and mini games in it that are similar to Assassin's Creed games. It's like, oh, that's kind of fucking neat.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I guess they probably do something in Assassin's Creed that's similar to this. I guess both developers met at like an E3 and start talking like, I love your work. I love your work. That's how it started.
You look guy. No, you look guy.
Yeah.
No, you look guy.
That's pretty cool. Neo also left. If we get just a couple more people leaving, we can get this playlist going.
Yeah, I left and I'm already spectating again.
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, quit out and respectate. If you're frustrated with the race.
I was gonna say I left and came back in spectating without actually hitting GTA Online, the servers. I was in the cloud and loaded right back into the game.
Nice. You can't dislike it now. Yeah. Thank you, Seth.
No.
Thank you, Seth. Yeah, guys, if you haven't subbed, please hit that sub. Please hit that sub. I'm trying to grow as fast as I can and as big as I can, so I could one day just burn this popsicle stand down and go live on an island somewhere.
Please, guys.
Just go.
Make sure you get rid of me.
You want me to get the fuck out of here? Start donating and subscribing, then I'll fucking leave. Although, can you imagine though, like if I ever did have a retirement plan like that, you'd ask, well, what do you do with your channel? You do a crazy giveaway for your channel. Oh, can you imagine if PewDiePie retired and he gave away his channel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Although I could see YouTube like disabling just dicks.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's in their terms and conditions not to give away your channel or sell them.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can work out allowing managerial access and benefit of profits out. Yeah, you can work it out if you just word it all right. It's like, oh, this guy, he doesn't own it. He just has access to the management while under my supervision, and I like to pay him for the service, so he gets to keep the ad revenue. Not until I get it first, though. He's subcontracted out.
Did the DNF timer start yet?
Stifler left. Not yet. I think everyone needs to leave but one person.
2 more people need to leave.
Jesus Christ.
3 more people.
Did anybody else finish this thing? Am I the single greatest racer in GTA history?
I chose the wrong car.
Change the video title.
Single greatest racer in GTA history.
What's that?
Single greatest racer in GTA history. Sometimes I talk faster than I think faster than I'm talking.
What else? You know how to talk?
All right.
We need 3 more people to leave.
There you go. Single greatest racer in GTA history.
Shut up, Ho!
I hope that doesn't come off as a little self-centered.
Welcome back, Stephanie.
Bloody hell. Polar boy.
You shut up, you hoe. You hoe. What's he mad about?
I don't know what he said.
Know, but I'm taking it personally.
Shut up, ho.
For the hell of it.
Oh,
He might have been calling me a hoe. You don't know.
I know,
You
but
know.
I'm in a mood to play.
I sleep around.
There you go. Hashtag bitch
I'm
please.
kidding. I'm kidding.
He was like, I sleep
I
around.
sleep around.
We know you do.
I could be the hoe. So you want to be a hoe? You ever see that old Eddie Murphy skit? Where he's a guy selling a book. He's like, buy this book for me, Orlando Love Jones, and you can buy my book, I Want to Be a Hoe. Earn money from your own bedroom, up to $300 daily. Wear exotic clothes. Meet interesting people. Old Eddie Murphy was pretty funny when he was on his Saturday. I mean, I'm not saying he's not funny anymore. He's just kind of there, you know. But like his old Saturday Night Live stuff was pretty good, and his stand-ups, like, he was one of the first like real like popular stand-ups ever to like exist. You know, there was like the Richard Pryor ones and like a couple Bill Cosby's, and like that was it. There was a couple George Carlin ones floating around, and you know, and then like, you know. Then all of a sudden, like, HBO started making like stand-up specials for everybody, you know. But I remember, like, when I was a kid, like, there was 3 you could watch. Did you know that Sam Jackson is in fucking Eddie Murphy? I think it's Delirious or Raw. It's one of the 2 stand-up specials. Do you know Sam Jackson's in that? Sam Jackson's in everything, and I'm not making it up, and I'm not making a joke here. In the beginning of it, there's this skit where it's Eddie Murphy as a child, and he's telling his family a joke about making the sun come out and making the rain come out, and when the rain comes out, the animal pees everywhere, and then when it makes the stars come out, someone kicks him in the balls. Like, that's what it was. And the whole family looks at the sun like, ugh, you're gross. And there's one uncle that's laughing his fucking ass off, and that's Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson plays the one family member that gets Eddie Murphy. That shit was from like the 80s.
Oh man, this is a Neo Fighter race.
Oh, okay. What is it? Oh, it's the biking one. It's the biking one.
What's up, Drax?
Oh, PSH, you're falling and flipping on my screen. You fell. You're gone.
Breakdancing.
Right.
Yeah.
Should I use the Batty or the Fagio?
That's a tough call.
I always go Akuma. It's my favorite. Oh, invite back. Sorry, guys. You're right.
I mean.
Oh man, these guys left. These guys left to make space, and then I forgot to invite back before this race. I feel like an idiot. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I spaced out. Here we go. Invite.
Way to go, Bacon.
I don't know which bike I've got because I was flicking through. Oh, I've got the Batty. I was hoping it would be the Pagio.
All right, I got my Akuma. I'm ready. All the invites are out, guys. Get in as spectator so you can get in for the rest of the playlist. The rest of the playlist should not be that hard. That was the hard one. Oh, lag. America, fuck yeah. Rico Reckless,
we haven't done this one in a while.
Thank you for subscribing. Yeah.
I haven't played this one yet.
Oh, hiccup lags.
Yeah, I'm getting lag.
Oh, more hiccups. Fly glitch makes you go faster. Woo.
Not that much.
But it all adds up. And one right here too. Woo. See?
No, because I'm in 10th, so now I can't see.
Oh, I jumped from 6th to 4th because I pulled back there. I go like, whoop. Yeah, every time you
back too far and died.
Oh, just a little. Yeah, on that one hump there, you gotta watch it. All right, come here. on you.
I like this race already.
Oh, it's a really good one.
There isn't enough motorbike races out there.
Yeah, motorcycles. I don't know. People don't make them that often. They just make supercars. Everyone only makes supercars. It gets a little old sometimes.
I'm in 11th place now because I've messed up and crashed into a sign.
Oh, don't worry. There's 8 laps. It's cool.
No, for real?
No.
You're lying. I would not do this for 8 laps.
Why not? Let's do an endurance race.
I mean, 8 laps, though.
Yes. What? Jeez. It's not like it's
you
double,
don't need 8 laps.
It's not like it's double digits.
Max amount of money.
No, it's about 3 or 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. I like the little shortcut there. Yeah, this is a Neophyter race.
Yeah.
So if nothing works, send your messages to Neophyter and blame him. Oh, who is this on my butthole? It's Plucky. Get up my butthole, Plucky. Oh, man. He's using every little fly glitch I am. And I think his bike's a little faster naturally.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
I looked away for a second and I crashed right into the sign.
I would do endurance for fun. Yeah, man, endurance would be kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I would do a long contact on endurance race. I'd do a GP and I'd make one with a pit stop and I would make a rule: you are not allowed to respawn your car unless you go in the pit stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man.
Yeah, but usually with the GP races, when they put the pit stop in, they put the slowdown in there, and they put the fixers, the wrenches in there.
I would take the wrenches out. I would take the wrenches out, and I would make you respawn it, because honestly, a true pit stop would make you slow down in the pit lane and then stop and have them work at it, and then slowly exit. Yeah. So I mean, that would be more realistic. And if everybody needed to do it because they kept mashing their car up, then like it'd be like, okay. Then it would actually be like something you have to consider. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could record it as well, and then see who actually stuck to those rules.
Yes.
And then afterwards do a giveaway. Just saying.
I wish they had Formula 1 cars so I can make it super legit.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Make a Formula 1 car already, GTA. Jesus criminy.
I know.
Yeah, you're making all the other bullshit. Why not make something decent?
Really?
I've been asking for Formula 1 vehicles for a while now.
My flag glitch was too extreme. Go. Oh, whoever's behind me now has a good opportunity. Do curb boostings work on motorcycles?
I don't think so.
Isn't it just about a loss of suspension? And not necessarily tilt?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think wheelies work.
Oh yeah. They help out. They help out quite a bit.
Certain bikes is moving, is pressing forward, isn't it? For the speed.
Yeah.
Can't remember which.
Oh, this one I pull back. I don't know which ones go forward or back necessarily. I always just try my Akuma. I've had it like it was the first motorcycle I bought, and everyone I buy since like I don't like it as much as my Akuma.
See, I prefer the Batty to you.
The Batty, it's faster, but I feel it's a little like more rigid. Like when where I would normally bounce off like an object on this one, that one I feel like I'll crash off of it.
Oh, right, okay.
I like the extra bounceability on this guy. But it does sacrifice some top speed, this one. I see baddies overtake me all the time. Yeah. But not by a lot. It's that whole Blade versus Dominator thing. You know, it's like, it's not quite as fast, but I do like the extra control it offers.
Yeah.
Or for me, at least. You know. I would rate it. What up, Jacob Pike? Pikachu or Smurfs? Oh, that's hard. Pikachu, but Smurfs are still cool. Although, so the Smurfs, there's 99 male Smurfs, and there's 1 female Smurf.
Lucky lady.
And and I know, yeah, and in like in season 5, also like 5 babies appear. You know,
Yeah.
there is a Smurf called Lucky Smurf. It's got to be him. It's got to be him. And Smurfette first.
So it's either,
she's pretty hot.
Either a lucky lady, or a lucky gay Smurf, or a very unlucky lesbian Smurf.
WC Krooper sent a message.
You
Invite
got
coming out.
messages on Xbox.
There you go, WC Krooper. There you go. Oh, Neofighter won his own race. That's because he knows where the secret shortcut is.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
He knows the line.
He knows where he hid the helicopter. Smurfette was actually created by Gargamel in the 2nd episode. That is true. But where'd the babies come from? Where she was created from is not the issue here. The issue is how many Smurfs are banging her.
Let's call a spade, all right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm just calling it up for what's going on here. But you're right. Gargamel did make her. I forgot about that. That is a thing. Oh, we're full. I'm sorry. Anybody that invited, we're full at the moment. My bad. My bad. Muscle or Sports Classic?
Sports Classic.
Sports Classic.
Yeah.
You buttholes.
All right, you wanted to use blade.
Muscle, yeah. I could use the blade as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Womp, womp.
I deserved it because the trash race before. Yeah. The race was not trash. I did it just fine. The 2nd try, I think. Maybe it was the 3rd. I don't know, Neo. It said professional racers only, Neo. This is pointed at Neo, guys, okay? Man, I'm gonna need a new belt. I'm not joking.
Yay, Dragon Slayer race.
I'm not joking, I have this much slack on my belt now. Like roughly like 14 to 15 inches of slack on my belt now. Where did all the Smurfs come before her? I don't know. I don't know if they ever say their origin. Because there's the, okay, like in season 4 or 5, they introduce like 4 babies, and they all like kind of live in a nest or some shit like that. So it's like, are they egg births? Because they look like mammals to me. And if they're mammals, then that means that somebody's banging Smurfette, you know? Because birds just kind of like fertilize eggs. But mammals, they go all out, you know? They get down.
They do go all out and get down.
I'm on it right now. I can feel it. You guys don't even stand a ghost of a chance.
No, that was the tacos you ate that you feel. Or the burritos.
I can feel it's Neofighter right behind me, just copying my moves. He's like, I'm not even gonna drive. I'm just gonna hit the brake when I see Bacon hit the brakes.
I've got to get back onto playing Forza again.
On Forza?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing them now.
I did kind of manage to encourage a few people to buy the game that I was streaming at the time, and then I didn't play it.
Oh!
Rough.
I've been guilty of that myself. But I mean, for me,
it was when I started to get ill, so.
For me, it was the game turned out to be shitty. You know, guys, get Mass Effect Andromeda because I'm going to be playing this, and it's like, oh, sorry, I got lied to by millions of dollars. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm out of here. Neo, you're never catching me. You ain't never gonna see this cat ass again. Say goodbye to this. Goodbye, all this.
Oh my god.
And hello to Oblivion. Oh shit! I ate it.
He messes up.
I did. I did. I did.
It's usually how it happens.
I was quoting Rocky Horror. It's what Riff Raff says to Frankenfurter right before he shoots him. He says, "Say goodbye to all this and hello to oblivion." And as the audience, you're supposed to say goodbye to all this, and you go, "Bye all this," and say hello to oblivion. "Hi oblivion, how's your wife and my kids?" Like that's what you're supposed to say, you know. It's a fun show. Like people don't know what they're missing out on with the Rocky Horror thing, you know. There's a lot of people that's like, "Is it just a movie about transvestites?" It's like, no, not really. In fact, it's that's only like 10% of the magic is the movie itself. Everything is what people yell at it. They did that stupid one on Fox like last year where they redid it. It's like, why? Like,
really?
Yeah. Oh, they redid it, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, because they got Tim Curry to do something in it, didn't they?
He played Dr. Scott, but he's actually he had a stroke and he can't really move.
He's in a really bad way.
It was not a good place to put him on. It's really. Because, I mean, he's Frankenfurter. You know why he's Frankenfurter? Because he was good at being, like, just bigger than fucking life, you know? That'd be like making a Superman sequel and putting, like, Christopher Reeve in it, you know? It's like, oh, come on, man. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Right.
Shit. So, yeah, so, like, I love Tim Curry. But that was like, it wasn't the right place for him. It wasn't the right place for him at the time, you know? Unless he really wanted to be on it. I would never say no to him, but it kind of felt like, you know, pandering and exploited it a bit. But the new one, they redid it, and I noticed, like, they kind of went the Glee route, you know, the High School Musical route. Everything was really polished, and all the characters were like these beautiful young people, and then nobody took the performances serious except the guy who did Riff Raff. I have to admit, you could tell he fucking watched it and tried his goddamnedest. When he did the, "They didn't like me! They never liked me!" When he did that line, it's like, dude, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Ah, man. You eat a dick, Neo. Neo won just by a little bit. Bart Simpson or 101 Dalmatians? Bart Simpson, by far.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Jaws or the Cat in the Hat? Jaws.
Jaws.
Yeah. Cat in the Hat. I love Cat in the Hat, but I'll show my 5-year-old Jaws before I show him Cat in the Hat. Today you're gonna learn about the world. Watch this movie. This is all you ever need. This is all you ever need to learn to know. So I follow Kumail Nanjiani on Twitter. He's the actor in The Big Sick. He's also in Silicon Valley. He's a funny actor. I like him a lot. But today on his Twitter was this is what it read. "Hi, this is Steven Spielberg using Kumail Nanjiani's phone. I want to tell you I love his movie. Anyways, I'm giving the phone back to Kumail now. Bye." It's like, that's kind of cool, man. That Spielberg's like, "Let me have your phone." "Hi, it's Steven Spielberg." He's not the kind of guy like fake stuff. He's not that kind of comedian, you know? Some comedians are like, "Oh, you're faking it." He's not that kind of comedian. He's this Pakistani comedian. He's got this good bit where he's like, "When I bought Modern Warfare 2, I saw it and I saw Pakistan's in it. In my head, I thought, oh, I'm from Karachi. I'm gonna have like an advantage in this town. Like I thought somehow I'm gonna know where like there's holes or like, you know, different rooms to hide in." And you know, of course it's not like that. But then when he starts playing it, the thing that really upset him is that they speak like Farsi or something there, you know, and they choose like Arabic as the language of the character's background. He notices, he's like, so you can spend $400 million and get picture perfect accuracy as to what bullet holes look like on an old busted up tank, but you can't take 10 seconds to Google up what language do they speak in Karachi. I like Kumail Nanjiani. You've seen him before. He's kind of blowing up lately. I'm sure you've seen him before. "I'll be singing Christmas songs at the talent show in the hallway. What kind of song should I choose? All I want for Christmas is Let It Snow and Santa Baby." I don't know, man.
Sing from the Peter Griffin album.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I could not stop laughing. I had to replay it about 50 times. I just found it fucking hilarious when he was singing those songs.
Okay, here's what you do. Literally Google up actually good Christmas music. There's Merry Christmas by the Ramones. There's Silent Night by the Temptations. Blue Christmas by Elvis. Little Drummer Boy by Pentatonix. Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. The Pogues do Fairy Tale of New York. Mariah Carey has Christmas. Wham has Last Christmas. That's better than I think the other choices, at least. And then just try to recreate their versions of it. Christmas and Hollies by Run DMC. Happy Christmas War is Over by Yoko Ono. You would, if you sang that, you would get all of the parents getting all feely. You should end it with that song. Oh man. Sing the other ones and end it with that song, and seriously, you can get you can get one Vietnam vet to stand. You're like, never again. You're right.
Rusian, I don't know what you're talking about. No, like I was jumping into you guys up there, and it just lagged.
Just pretend you're not getting lagged.
Sorry, man.
I don't know how it's helpful. Bam. Now try to jump. Not so easy now when you get hit by like 6 rockets.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing? Woo! So when someone on your team is going up the ramp, don't fucking overtake them on the ramp.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to scoot next to him, guys. Gonzo loves my edit of Christmas. What's your edit of Christmas?
That's why I said I don't know what he's talking about.
His edit of Christmas. You know. You know.
Do you guys know Rusian is somewhat of a DJ?
Oh!
And apparently he makes music.
So my last video, it was called GTA Doomsday Clock, and it had the other name, Making My Viewers. And my up next was then Superman versus Doomsday. I thought, that's neat. Now that I changed the title, my up next is 10 video game records that will never be broken. Huh. Isn't that related? Isn't that related with single greatest racer in GTA history?
No, I was gonna hit that guy and like launch by my own person.
So
own teammate.
What I'm trying to demonstrate to people is, I've talked about this before, it's not about getting into someone else's search terms. It's if you use the same like kind of phrase in multiple videos of yours, when people finish your video, it will most likely recommend another one of your videos in that spot that has a similar word. So like when you see mine that I'll say come join us, it's kind of what I'm doing there, you know? Create a connectable library. So if you have smaller channels, try to find a little tag name that works for you and put it in there. If you try to steal someone else's, it's going to backfire. Basically what's going to happen is they're going to start recommending their videos on your shit. So if you can create one that's like unique to yourself but still catchy, that's perfect.
I couldn't see shit there. Everyone's going to say come join us.
Well, yeah, you could do that, but it's gonna, like, in your up next, it's gonna have like a maybe a 3 out of 4 chance to recommend mine instead. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to try that because, like, what was it? Simon do the golf, the what they called it, the GTA 5 custom jobs. They had a specific way of writing it. I tried that for a while. I noticed now every single one of my videos just says recommends theirs next, you know. And they're huge, of course, but you get to see how it works, though, you know. It's like, all right, you got to make your own. I get it. I get it. I'm sure the YouTube algorithm's smarter than that. It's like, no, we thought of that. People copy people. We thought of that.
Did you see the new studio creator for YouTube?
No.
Okay. There's a new one coming out. It's rolling out. It's in beta, apparently.
It's like
it's just like a new. It's not an editor. It's a studio. Like, you know how you would go to your creator studio or something like that. Well, it's like that, but it's weird.
Are they creating more of a Twitch style setup? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Sure.
I'm positive.
probably pretty sure. I don't think a problem. Woo. Nice. I didn't even hit that. Was that you?
Crap.
Okay.
Yeah. Off. I hit like 3 trucks there and then I died.
I got someone, I think. Yeah, I got somebody. I think it was Green Man. I'm not sure. I just knocked him off, so it didn't say I killed him. It said they committed suicide. You know?
Oh yeah. I hit you with the rocket as you hit him.
Nice. Whoop.
I think I'm gonna get off for a little bit after this.
What? Why? What
I gotta just
we gotta do
laundry for one.
We gotta do
because tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment at 3:30 in the afternoon. So just want to get it out the way.
Where's this guy?
He's up top.
Oh, there he is.
He's falling to the ground.
Mine is so weak. One rocket is definitely taking me out. Jason Miller, thank you for the subscription, Jason Miller.
Oh. He ate it.
We're all up there, look at that. Dog pile. As I shot my rocket, you flew over me, so I committed suicide. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, YouTube Rewind?
Yeah, that was, YouTube Rewind was crap.
That's stupid. It's stupid. It's just in-house promotion, pat on the back nonsense. It's stupid. And this is why I never get shoutouts. I was thinking about that Tibbins comment yesterday. When he found my, just for the others who didn't hear it, when he found my, Rockstar put out their things like, who's excited about the new Doomsday heist thing? And I responded, I couldn't be less excited. And Tibbins finds it and responds, this is why you don't get shoutouts. Shut up. Butthole.
I mean, he wasn't lying.
Oh, your mother was a hamster, your father smells of elderberries. Yeah, I am French. Why do you think I have such an outrageous accent? It's fun to say that with the American voice on.
Or even rockets.
Oh.
Wow, I went right over.
Oh yeah, first approach. Oh, that guy's screwed. That was just fun. That guy gets got.
Oh no, I did it again.
No. Oops, I did it again. Oops,
Who the heck just hit me?
I did pay someone to come out.
They wouldn't know where I live. They wouldn't even know where I live.
Oh! One guy hit me and knocked me back and saved me from another one that destroyed the block that I was standing on.
I have 8 cameras.
I got lucky.
In my house.
I have 8 cameras. None of them are fake.
Oh, none of them are fake.
It's a joke.
No! Lucky, you suck.
Ow! You butthole! He smashed my balls! KFC or McDonald's? KFC, but not by much. They're my least favorite of the chicken franchises, but McDonald's is like way at the bottom of my burger franchises too, though, you know?
Can I say neither?
No.
I prefer KFC because I've got corn on the top, so...
Oh, wrong button. No.
You got a shout out a year ago? No, Rusian. Okay, I get shout outs from other people, but not from YouTube Rewind. And I don't get shout outs from the Newswire. Ouch got a shout out and Icy got a shout out. And I was in the video and they mentioned both their names and put both their channels in and didn't mention me at all. And then last year, another video came out with me, Ouch, and Dave. And they mentioned both Dave and Ouch and not me again. So I am definitely on a go fuck yourself list somewhere in Rockstar offices.
Maybe they don't like bacon.
Maybe they don't like
actually a piece of bacon.
Well, I'm not saying like, well, they choose me out, but like when I'm in 2 videos and they shout out everyone in the video but me twice. It's like, I am blacklisted. Yeah, what a bunch of buttholes. It's okay. It's okay. One day I'll be bigger than Rockstar and then they'll see. Mm. Round Earth or Flat Earth? Round Earth, man. Flat Earth makes no sense on so many levels. Like,
are you sure?
Like a Flat Earth, I can never fly over the South Pole. But we can fly over the South Pole. There is no South Pole. That's just an icy rim on the outside, by the way they want it to be shaped that way. Nah, Flat Earth makes... Flat Earth are fucking ridiculous. The kind of science that goes into trying to, like, explain how it could possibly exist is bafflingly complicated to the level of, like, just insanity. It's like, no, it's just a ball floating in space. Because that's what happens when gravity gathers matter together. It creates, like, a ball shape. Like, that's the... It all makes perfect fucking sense, honestly. Like, how weird would that look to see a flat object in space like that, you know? Thanks for the push. Someone saved me. There we go. Let's wreck them. Yeah! Yeah, I died, but for a good cause. But for a good cause. Just prove them wrong, Bacon. You can do it. Maybe we'll come back, pop the anthology. Just be sent to say, oh, I would love to go up into space. I go up there in a minute. But like, alright, so like for Round Earth Conspiracy to work, all nations that have access to space would have had to agree to keep this secret, even though they fucking hate each other. And there's no actual particular profit or gain in convincing people it's round. You know what I mean? Like if you go with the Marx thing, like follow the money, it's like, all right, where's the money for convincing people it's round? Because you could put fake satellites up. Every nation in the world? I don't buy it. Need more invites. We're full, man. We're full. We need more dog. Needs more dog.
So I'm real curious with the flat Earth. How do they explain all the stuff like out in space? Like you look up and see the moon. Is it just happen to be a disc that's angled perfectly on our flat Earth?
I think they think it's felt with holes poked in it.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the official explanation they're going with right now. That and Christmas lights. It's Christmas lights and felt with holes poked in it.
Flat Earth org official statement.
No, like oh, who was? There's an NBA player that straight up defended it on TV. He was like, you know, tell you a lot of things you can't believe is true. Like I've never seen it from space, so I don't know if the Earth is round. It's like, do you really think it might be flat? He's like, yeah, I think it might be flat. It's like, are you kidding? Magellan proved it wasn't. That's the first guy to circumnavigate the globe, right? And the other guys like Copernicus and all those guys, they're just a bunch of... They're in on it. They're in on it. Magellan and Copernicus are in on this shit. With the Nene or the Running Man? The Running Man, Nat. The Running Man. Because that dance makes me think of the movie, and the movie was badass. It was actually pretty bad. But still. Did I shout you out, Bacon? Did I shoot you out? You might have shot me out. You can also shout me out. In and out of Five Guys? In and out, because I've never tried Five Guys. But you've asked that one before.
In and out, it's good.
Yeah, In and out's not
bad. I prefer Five Guys.
What? Blasphemy.
No, he just likes Five Guys.
Blasphemy still. Ah! He likes Five Guys. I remember...
that was just an arbitrary statement.
That's fine. I never would have seen that in that name either. Like I remember Colbert, he did that character he used to do on TV where he pretended to be a hyper conservative like pundit, and he was like, the war on heterosexuality is on with the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It's right there in the title, Man's Chest.
Oh my god.
That's great. Wow. He was like, that's great. I never would have noticed Man's Chest in there. I miss that character he used to do. He really doesn't do it. He's just the talk show guy now. You know? That old, like, overreactive character he did was hilarious.
Really nice.
is jumping.
Oh,
here comes another one.
Please try not to bump into your own team.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey guys, no intentional team killing, bumping, or fucking each other over. Play the objectives properly. If I find someone's griefing their own team, I will disinvite you from the future streams, especially if you're griefing the people in the goddamn stream team right now. If it's an accident, it's an accident. But if I see that on purpose or hear that name again, then I'm going to assume it's on purpose, and I'm going to block you from future invites, okay?
Yeah.
This is the warning.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not PSA. Shut up.
I almost killed Evertique.
IHOP or Papa John's is I can't go to either. One might be Scientology, and the other one's definitely this total dickhead.
You asked this yesterday or the day before that.
I know. Man. I think he has a list of like specific restaurant combinations. Yeah. Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. Huh? Yeah. Well, for me, it's a weird moral comparison. Cult or like a guy who is just like he's the equivalent of like an old oil baron, you know. I don't care if my workers die. I have a private golf course to maintain.
Right.
You should ask like demon possessed girl or crazy preacher daughter.
I've never been to Papa John.
What would you choose?
It's not that good. Papa John, taking out my political like motivations, I would put Papa John's quality somewhere on par with maybe Domino's, which I describe as very cardboardy of a crust, very tangy, too tangy and too tinny of a sauce, and a cheese without any flavor.
Since we've over here, it really does taste good. The Papa John's
here is not good at all.
Yeah, they might be skimping on ingredients. It might be a difference between acceptable Canadian ingredients of whatever you call your USDA versus RS USDA, you know? USDA is like the people that like, determine like meat quality and shit like that, you know? It might be differences in acceptable quality levels.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we allow like rat hairs and shit in your meat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed, I think that's everywhere, and there's a very small percentage or something.
Yeah.
That is allowed.
Stifler, the DLC should release at either 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. California time. So I don't know what state you're in or country you're in. You're in Alabama, aren't you?
So if you're in the Eastern time zone, it's 6 a.m. for us.
I don't remember when that for.
Alabama's east.
Yeah. Smelled like a bitch. Nasty Ray's shirt every time I see it.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Where are you going? Minnesota. He's in Minnesota. There you go.
Oh, then 5 a.m. for you.
5 a.m. for you. So go take a nap.
Right. What time is it?
It is 8 p.m.
You got a couple hours.
That'll be like 11 for you, right? Something like that.
7 hours.
Yeah.
He's free for the heist. No, you're not. Rugin. Quit lying.
Bunch of lies.
A spot is about to open up, you guys, so just letting you all know.
A spot's about to open up. Just let you know. I just thought of
I'm
that.
gonna go do some stuff, man.
All right.
Thanks for letting me join.
Oh, anytime. Thanks for coming.
Thanks
for coming, Gonzo. Yeah, guys, follow DJ Gonzo05 here on YouTube and Twitch. It's the same name for both, right?
Yes.
DJ
it's just one has an underscore on Twitch and this one does not on YouTube.
Okay. DJ Gonzo05 on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you follow him, okay?
Later, everyone.
Midwest Eskimo is joining. Midwest Eskimo is joining! If you want to join the chat, Midwest Eskimo, you are more than welcome anytime you like. Oh, wait. It said accepted and then gone. No.
You know.
No, what happened? Oh, there she is. Now she's joining. Yay! Is Eska Bro joining today? That's her brother.
I get that.
Yeah. Well, he joined the other time. I don't know if it's actually her brother or if she just like calls him like, you know, he's my bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never clarified that. Could be either. Lies, Gonzo, lies. You sit on the throne of lies. I remembered where I got that from. It's a Simpsons where it's always a Simpsons where Lisa goes to the dentist and the dentist asks, "Have you been flossing?" And she's like, "Yes, every day." "Yes, you sit on a throne of lies." He was a very scary dentist. I like they gave him that sort of German accent, you know? "Did you floss every day?" "Yes." I don't know what accent that is, but it's like bad guy European from the 80s movies. You know what I mean? It's that kind of accent. It's kind of like Hans Gruber, sorta, you know? It's kind of a little bit like the mad scientist. Speaking of which, tomorrow, 28 years ago, the Nakatomi Plaza was taken over by terrorists and saved by John McClane. Make sure that you celebrate that, okay? Make sure you celebrate that shit. Men gave their lives for that, all right? Good women and men of the police department, and you can see a documentary about it. It's called Die Hard. It should be on tomorrow. It should be on everything tomorrow. Die Hard's Christmas.
Is Midwest there?
Not at the moment, but Midwest can be.
Oh right.
Okay. No, just the race itself. But she's more than welcome to join if she'd like. And then, okay, Escabros is just a nickname. Okay. They met in Maine. I was in Maine for a minute. Well, there's one member that I just wholly do not get along with, and he was kind of like a fucking, what's it called there? He was being a dick, so I'm like, I'm fucking out. I got other stuff to do. Go start my own crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they're a good crew, but it was just one dick. It's like,
yeah. I left a crew recently because of someone.
Oh yeah?
Being a twat to me.
But then that guy left that crew and just started his own anyway, so it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And mine has more than his. Ooh, that just hit me. That made me feel good right now. So last real big GTA DLC, you know? It's gonna be weird. So now it's gonna be like just playing like Team Fortress or something. Well, because everything in the game is gonna be like set now, you know? Is it? There's nothing else to look forward to. There's no.
Oh, they actually said that, have they?
I believe it's confirmed that's the last major DLC.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. And so like.
So needed.
Well, they need to tone down so they can work on Red Dead Redemption 2 and get people into that, you know?
Well, and get working on GTA 6.
Yeah, somebody said they heard this could be
to the original story.
Somebody told me that there should be another game between the two. It's like, that sounds kind of right to me, actually, honestly. They make us wait a long time. GTA really does. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it was what's it called?
What if they do a DLC that you buy, story mode wise?
Well, I would think that the next thing would be Red Dead Redemption 2 and then Bully 2 and then GTA 6.
Yeah.
Bully 2.
Yeah.
Wait, I've got to contact Microsoft because I can't play all
there's
of
something wrong there. Oh, there's flashing props in this.
Oh, it's okay, don't worry.
Okay. It just hit me.
Yeah, you know the Xbox 360 backwards compatible games?
Yeah.
There's some there that I've specifically bought, and I bought them recently, and I can't actually play them.
Why?
Because when I started my channel, I thought, right, I don't really like my gamertag, so I'll do a new one so it matches the channel and all that.
Yeah.
And since then I haven't been able to play the 360 ones, even ones that I've bought since I created the name,
I would contact customer service to that, be like, listen, in nowhere in your terms when it says can I change my gamer tag, does it say you can no longer access purchasable material?
Oh yeah, apparently it's a known issue. I've just got to remember to actually email it.
Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah.
That sucks.
It's a bit annoying because there's been a few times that people have sort of like said, oh yeah, could you stream this? And I've gone to get it ready and it's like, no, I can't.
That sucks.
I can get onto the main menu, but I can't actually create a save.
But like the names are so cosmetic, you know what I mean? The profile under the name is still the same profile. The name is just the title of the damn thing. And so for the walk, it's like I bought a new hat in GTA. Now I can't start my game. It's like touch.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I think it's some sort of glitch.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can. It better be. Hopefully it's a glitch. Hopefully it's not quite intentional.
Yeah.
You know? Like, haha, you have to buy everything again.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Like, hello, PlayStation.
No, I probably wouldn't go to PlayStation unless they change their controller design. That's the only reason why I don't play PlayStation.
You could probably find. You could probably find a third-party controller that mimics the Xbox but runs on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
But also, there is money.
Yeah.
It needs to be spent to get it, and I haven't got it.
I remember before I used to dream, I wish they had an N64 controller and everything. I used to hate the Xbox controller on the original Xbox, which I used to actually call that one the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to call that one the Xbox One to differentiate it from the 360, you know? And yeah, that one I used to hate how big it was. Like, listen how fat this thing is. Get something that's more trim like the N64 controller, which was also fucking huge. And also backwards. Like, all your look stick is like in the wrong place, and everything's in the wrong place. On the have you picked it up and tried it again? It's like playing backwards.
I've never had it.
Oh, I picked one up a few years ago just to play some old N64 games. And your walk is on your left thumbstick. Your look is on your yellow buttons.
Oh wow.
Directional buttons. Yeah. And so like and they had other ways you can change that around, but most games defaulted to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This T20 does terrible in this water area. Every other car recovers, and this one just doesn't.
Yeah, you lost all your speed down there.
Yeah. There it goes again. The last time around, though, I didn't regain the speed until I went up and over this, like, U thingy.
That's a long way, man.
Yeah. There's something about this T20 does not like that water.
The Cyrus doesn't go much better either.
The Nero hustles right through it.
The Nero hustle through it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just GTA's way of making you buy the new hotness, you know? Bacon or beef? Oh, beef in general, man. Because, I mean, when I think a piece of bacon or like a really badass steak or like a great filet mignon with like a blue cheese spike down the middle, oh, it's so good. Or a bacon wrapped filet.
Game changer.
That is the bomb. Now, I used to have a restaurant near my house that was very reasonably priced. So you could pick up a bacon wrapped filet for like $12, and it was delicious and tender. It's just so good, and just a little hole in the wall that no one ever found, you know? Oh, I used to play that place. I used to go to that place all the time. I don't live over there anymore, so I can't go there. You're making me drool, dude. Let's see. Neo Fighter 1. Fuck you, Neo Fighter.
X.
What up? No, you're a hooker. It's because the T20 is hybrid electric. That's what it was. I was getting water in it. Domino's or Denny's? I know. Do you guys get round table pizza where you're at?
I've heard of that.
They're not bad. They're kind of a chain here, but I don't know how far they extend. But they cost like a little more than your standard pizza. But their sauce is spicy. Their crust is it feels like an old 80s style hand tossed one, big and puffy. You know, I like those, but like with a nice crunch to it. And they're a good pizza. I always like them. If I'm in a town and I have to go to a chain, I go to them. You know. All right, so this one's by Drags. It's called Memory Lane. This is where it all began. The first stunt that all creators made before all the crazy stunts that we all create today. Ramps. This one-of-a-kind track takes you almost around the whole city in Los Santos with ramps taking you over buildings and other stuff. Cars recommended. All of them, basically.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
So yeah, it's basically a like a jumps, like the big green ramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Finn Izula invented these big green ramps. Like in like the second week of the creator. Back then it was really hard to do because you couldn't just grab the prop and float in the air and angle it. You had to put a gray ramp on the ground, and then you had to put an electrical box on that gray ramp, and at the last second switch it to the green container while hitting accept. And if you got the angle just right, you can get the green container to tilt, and then you had to like lean some ramps to lead into it. And there's only literally like 1 pixel on the gray ramp that would allow you to put a box on it, and so like you had to like find it every time. It was a pain in the fucking ass. And then like the next one was even harder because you had to put the ramp inside the other container and extend the process out. It was like it was a lot of work. It was a weird thing to do. So it's kind of an impressive thing that he invented. And that changed this whole goddamn game, honestly, when you think about it. Like if no one did that, I'm not sure GTA would be giving us these huge ass ramps to jump over buildings. What car?
I'm gonna try the Expressway.
I'm gonna try the Robert De Niro. Hey, Z-Box, what up? In America, is food in supermarkets cheapest in the world? Probably not. Probably not. No, it costs a lot of money to live in America, in certain places. And so I imagine the supermarkets take advantage of people who have to pay for that level of rent, and the food prices go up. I imagine if you're looking for a place with the cheapest food price in the world, you have to look to a nation that survives on a lot of agriculture. I imagine they would get a lot of stuff starting at a cheap price than everyone else. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, it's hard to do the comparison. Like you ask how much you pay for like a gallon of milk, but then you guys, we don't have gallons or whatever. And then have to convert the money. I'll never figure out how much you guys pay for a gallon of milk. Oh yeah.
I don't actually know what a gallon is, I'm not be honest. I'm not good with that stuff.
How many liters is a gallon again? It's like 4, I think. Hold on.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I think we get about half a gallon then.
4 liters to a gallon? Oh, someone wrote all of them down. Hold on.
I'm terrible.
Okay,
volume.
1 gallon is 3.785 liters. So almost 4.
Yeah, I think we get like half the things that you have.
You get half gallons?
Yeah, I think
They sell them at 2 liters? How much would you pay for that?
Yeah.
How much you pay for that? Like at a store, not a convenience store, but like a grocery store, you know?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Because of course, me and my wife only ever get the small ones, so
yeah,
don't really pay attention to the other one.
It just seems kind of like a standard staple that like most cultures might be buying, like compare prices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, that also hold on. That's not even a good comparison because that would be a dairy-rich nation. Like for instance, Japan has very limited dairy. They don't have a lot of grazing space, so they don't have a lot of cows and beef. That's why their fucking Kobe is like $9 million. Well, if you're gonna raise a cow, raise an expensive cow if you don't have no space, you know? How much is a pound of butter?
A pound?
A pound of butter.
Is that the standard, like, amount purchased of butter?
Oh, wait, yeah, that's the other thing. You don't even do pounds over there, do you?
No, I think we're doing grams, I think.
Yeah. That makes this even more difficult. A loaf of bread! A loaf of bread.
It sounds sad, but again, I don't really know because we tend to get it cheap. We tend to get it produced.
Okay.
Like when it's just about to run out.
Ooh, okay. We have 99-cent stores here. Stores that only sell bottom cheapest crap. Toilet paper, little screws, tape.
Yeah.
How much do they charge in your places for that stuff?
Oh, we have 99-cent stores and that.
They're 99 cents?
Yeah, not 99 cents, 99 pence, you know what I mean?
Oh, 99 pence. Oh, but then see, okay, well, there's something where you're already saving a lot of money over ours because you have $1.50 to our single dollar. So if you're doing 99 pence, that means your stores are actually running like a 77-cent store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So just right there, you can kind of see market to market that maybe the Brits have a bit more of a dollar to purchasing power than the Americans when it comes at least that level of supermarket food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there are no 79-cent stores here. Our 99-cent store is Dollarama, $1.25. Ooh, fuck that place. Yeah, up here there's a 99-cent store, but everything in there is $2. It's all $1.99. It's like, you guys lied to me on your sign. But I'm on the mountain. Yeah. I'm on the mountain, so I know what it is. It's someone running a little boutique that is going down the mountain and buying stuff, and then, you know, trying to profit as hard as they can off it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What is that in front of me? I'm in 12th. It's because I ate it bad earlier. Real bad.
Yeah, I did quite bad on that first run.
Same. Ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another one I did it too. Ooh, jump in the hospital. You know, most of these jumps, I have races that, like, I'm not accusing him of stealing because Drags is a great creator, but it's like, I have a race that has done like 3 of these in the same race already. When we jumped onto the freeway, it's like, yeah, I had one when we did that, and this hospital was like, yeah, that was the same race I did. Like, it's cool. But you know what? There's only so many places you can jump with huge run-ups with these big ramps in the city. That's the thing. You float over the city and you look at everything like, where can I jump? Are we gonna jump over this thing now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we didn't jump over this? Oh, come on! You should have put one here. I like jumping over that part. Jumping over like the little plaza. Oh, I think I know why he didn't jump there. I think he might fly over the finish line. There we go.
Fine.
Woo! This is cool though. I like this.
Yeah, it's a nice track.
Yeah. Who's that? Wavy Goo. Is that Wavy Goo? That's okay. Pull to your left and then lift to get on the freeway easier. Because to the right, you might land on that goddamn grass.
God, I'm on the second lap.
A pleasure to watch. All the best, everyone. 13 days of Christmas. Thank you, Lloyd McAllister. In UK, our church is so expensive for food. Well, we're a little more expensive on the 99-cent store thing, I think we just figured out. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm sure if you start comparing yourself to other countries, you'd be like, yeah, but check out India or whoever. They got it for this, you know. Check out China. They're a communist country, so it's kind of free. Nice kick.
Communist capitalists.
I was gonna say they're really not that communist anymore, to be honest.
So weird.
Yeah. They have special economic zones. They invest in businesses in capitalist countries and accept the profits back. It's like they're kind of investing. As soon as they start becoming investing partners in capitalist business, you're a capitalist. You know. You just happen to have a network under you of a population that agrees to communism, but is it Taiwan? What's the territory they had they gave it away and they got it back? Not gave it away, they lost to the British, but the British gave it back to them.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. There you go. Hong Kong. The British gave it back to China. And it was under capitalist system for all this time. And when China took it back, there was great concern that China was going to put it under communism. But China granted it special economic zone privileges, which means they get to continue it as a capitalist system, sort of. Which is weird. It's weird, you know. But there are people like...
It's real odd.
Yeah, there's people like communism's wrong or capitalism's wrong. I think there are times where one works and there's times where the other one works. Like, example, the Dust Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, maybe a little bit of turning up the socialism a tick might have like helped in that situation, because there are times where capitalism crashes down, you know, like 5 years ago, you know. And so sure. I don't know. I think like throwing the baby out with both is foolish. Now, I just made some lists somewhere on the FBI. he's a red support, some McCarthyist list that's been lying around for 50 years. Have you ever watched tapes of McCarthy? Like, you hear people talk about McCarthyism in America when they're doing the whole communist hunt thing, but have you ever seen a tape of that dude? He was such an ugly and unlikable guy, it makes you wonder how the fuck he ever got any kind of office in the first place. Like when you see certain politicians, it's like, oh, he's a dick, but he's at least, like, slick at talking, and I get how he got in there, you know? But, like, when I saw him, it's like, this is a bumbling, sweaty buffoon. Like, what the hell happened here? Makes no sense to me.
Hi,
Oh, Stephanie, I'm doing really well. Fascist dictatorship? If you have a benevolent dictator, then yeah, that's the only way a dictatorship works, but that's hoping for a lot. England got lucky when you think about it. You still exist with a monarch who technically has the right to take all the property back and overrule anything Parliament does. She's technically still in charge. She just chooses to let the country run. And that's really what a benevolent dictator is. And when the country does something that might harm itself, she may step in. Which, you know, that's the only way that ever works. But in so many situations, you know, some guy just sees his powers like, all right, it's mine now, haha. You all have to name your kid after me, and I get to have sex with all the girls in the night to get married, haha. You know what I mean? There's always some dick. Yeah. No, she don't get enough credit for that. That's kind of a thing she does not get enough credit for. That she could literally snatch it all up in a second if she just felt like it. It's written. It's written into. Is it the Constitution or what do you guys call it?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm not really much of a
Articles of Parliament, you know. Call a barrister. Ask him. Do you call them barristers or lawyers? Do you call them barristers still or are they lawyers? Okay, you don't call them barristers?
Just lawyers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they used to be called barristers. But that's an old word, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless a barrister is a specific type of lawyer, like, you know, maybe a prosecutor and a criminal or something to that effect, you know? Let me look that up. I'm curious. So I get barrister from the movie Fish Called Wanda because the main character is a barrister in that. And a lot of it has to do with his involvement in court, acting as a lawyer, you know? What is a barrister? A lawyer entitled to practice as an advocate, particularly in the higher courts. Okay. And litigation. So he's a lawyer. It's a lawyer. But he gets but it's like more of a fancy lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I...
Do all the lawyers wear the wigs? Because all the pictures of the barristers, they got the wig on.
No, they don't. That was... I think that's in... specific types of court.
That must be the higher court they're referring to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was because I think that was to do with a queen or a king. Or
I'm sure it's old world leftover stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just a tradition
it was.
That they've kept
it was
up.
King Henry V says, "I like wigs." It was something stupid. You know? I'm sure it's like that.
I think it was Victoria. I think.
Did she yell just like that though? I like wigs!
Victoria. I can't remember now. There's too much history.
Yeah. Did you know that the first person in America is named after a British queen? Virginia Dare is named after the Virgin Queen. And that's also what the state of Virginia is named after, is a British queen.
It's a nice thing to point out about a queen, isn't it?
Well,
yeah, I'll name her after her virginity.
But her virginity was more of a symbol of her dedication to the nation, though. You know, that her dedication to her post. Yeah. You know, that is secondary to her life. You know, and it's like that's kind of cool. Yeah, contact not changeable. Not changeable.
No.
Yeah, Neo Fighter. Locked in.
Tough shit.
Stephanie, how you doing? Stifler, hi. No, you're a hooker. He wants to contact Bacon. So if you want to contact Bacon, make sure to follow my Discord. There we go. You guys excited for the fucking DLC later? I'm not.
I'm wild for it.
I gotta check out that Oh, Sin is posting The GTA DLC isn't out till midnight? I thought it was out today. She lives in California. I know that. Now I'm concerned that I might have the wrong time. I don't want to pop on the DLC fucking 2 hours late, you know what I mean? Indeed. Cool swag. Congratulations. My dogs are giving the message. It's time to go outside. It's been 2.5 hours since we peed and peed and peed. They're infuriating when it comes to that. It's like, get a bigger bladder. Please.
What?
There's a hole in the middle.
There's a hole in my pocket where my money should be. It's from King of the Hill. John Redcorn has a band called Big Mountain Fudge Cake. And he's got a song, and that's the lyrics is, there's a hole in my pocket where my money should be. There's a hole, there's a hole. And then his band fails. They fight, and he's gonna kill himself. He's so sad. And he's like thinking about suicide. And he gets a call to be invited to do a kids party. And he's like, how low can I go? And he goes there. He takes the songs and he turns them into like kid style songs, like Rafi style songs. And he's really good at them. And so, but he has to like on the fly change all of his suicidal lyrics to kid friendly lyrics. It's a really funny moment. he's like what was he? He's like, grab a gun and shoot. I mean, wash your clothes. He just like changed them on the fly, you know. It was a good episode because he finds new purposes in his life. I liked King of the Hill. King of the Hill was a great show.
Yeah.
For being a cartoon.
Yeah. For some reason. I don't know why.
You know, you have to give it time because it's all about the characters and how they develop. And the stories are based on the character interaction. It's not sitcom, because sitcom is more like, it's the situation that's funny, you know? This one, it really is Hank's relation to the world, you know? Yeah, it's his weird-ass point of view compared to everyone else's. It's almost like a comparison of values, that show. I like it, because like Hank is such a dorky, straight-laced like nerd, but he's still somehow the hero.
That's about propane.
And
that is the one, isn't it?
Yes. Propane and propane accessories.
Yeah. I think that's why I got sick of it, because he was talking about it all the time. I was like, I can't remember.
No, that's what's so funny about him. That's his thing. That's his thing. I mean,
yeah, it's absurd.
That's his pride. I mean, did you have like a dad who did something like that? Wasn't he always talking about the thing he did? And you're like, whatever, dad.
Well, yeah.
So it's like that, you know, like it's like, yes, Hank, propane is the greatest. Some of my favorite episodes come when his family has conflicts with that. Like there's an episode where Peggy's eating a burger and she's like, this is the best burger ever, and then she looks and it's charcoal on the grill, and she's like, quick, quick, hide it, don't let your father smell it. She drinks a beer and smokes a cigarette to cover her breath. And her and Bobby take their clothes and burn them far away from the house. They're like, we will agree, we will never talk to your father about this. And then as days go on, he's like, propane is the best, huh? And like Peggy and Bobby will like look at each other like they know it's not. And like at some point they actually go to the store and buy a grill and sneak off and grill without him around. But I mean, it comes to it at the end where they realize that what's most important is not that that they decide the charcoal's better, that they leave this to their father. They don't take this away from him, you know?
Yeah.
And so they're like, no, you're right, Hank, this is the greatest tasting. And it's just, it will just be a forever secret for the two of them.
Yeah.
I like how real that is. It's pretty real. You know? It's like, yeah, you know. I got a lot of forever secrets. Oh. There we go. Up the hole. I like how rotten some of the characters are, like Cotton, Hank's dad. When Hank's dad dies, the episode where he dies is fucked up and funny. They're gonna go out to dinner. They don't want to invite him because he's an ass, and he breaks into their dinner anyways. And they went to like Benihana, you know, one of those places where they like chop up like the food on the thing. And
right.
And like all the cooks are like Asian, like that's part of the theme of the restaurant. And when he goes there, you remember Cotton fought in World War II. And so when he goes there, he all of a sudden gets flashbacks. Like they show that he sees like Tojo coming to get him. They're all coming to get him. He sees like ghosts of the men he killed because he killed 50 men when in Japan. He talks about it all the time.
Okay.
And so he attacks the cook. And when the cook's reaction is the best because he's like, come here, King Tojo. And he attacks him and the cook goes, okay. And you realize it's a Mexican dude dressed to look like an Asian.
Oh, God.
Because they're in Texas, you know? It's okay. And it's like, all right. And he climbs on the grill and he burns his shoes and the steam trays fire off and it makes a steam thing and it burns his whole body. And in the hospital, like, is my father going to make it? And the doctor's like, oh, no, God, no. In fact, he's missing his shin. He has like 5 bullets in him. Like he shouldn't be alive now. And so he's like, he's going to die. And so Hank can't tell his dad he loves him because you know how Hank is. And his dad won't fucking have it either. And Peggy's just like, you have to tell your father. This is it, Hank. You got to tell him. And like every time he tries to tell his dad's like, oh, you love your daddy, huh? Well, why don't you go squirt some tears out in the hallway? And Hank will leave. And so like, and Peggy's left in the room with him. So Peggy tells him, she's like, you know what? You're a rotten old bastard. I hope you die. Because all your son ever did was try to love you. And all you ever did was be mean to him. He's like, oh, so my son loved me, huh? And you hope I die. Well, how about this? And he closes his eyes and dies.
It dies, yeah.
What an asshole. Hank comes in. What happened to my dad? He died. What was his last words? They were beautiful, Hank.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good show. I miss that show, man. They don't really play it anymore. Like, not that on Adult Swim, I don't catch it or I don't see it. And I don't see it on Fox. I'm like, oh, that's some rerun material right there. And I liked it also because the characters would age. Most cartoons, characters are always the same age, you know, from when they start to the end. In this one, I remember there's an episode where Bobby goes away to summer camp, and he comes back, and he looks the same, but he feels like he's a man because he's 13. His grandpa talked about a bar mitzvah, and he brags to his girlfriend, and then Joseph comes back. And Joseph's a foot fucking taller. He's got a little mustache on, and now Bobby really doesn't feel like a man anymore, you know. And he has this weird crisis with his girlfriend because now his girlfriend's holding Joseph's hand. It was a really good episode. But I like that the show actually is like, hey, you aged your characters. That shit never happens, you know. It's really neat. Aged Joseph was great because now all he thinks about is girls. I wish I could just smell her hair.
His voice.
He's creepy and desperate. He's so funny. Oh, she walked by me and her dress brushed up against me. Oh. Hey, Mel. Hey, Mel. Oh, you want to come up, Melody? Come here, honey. I got my little doggy. You're sweet. You're sweet. Mwah. This is Melody. She is the Dachshund. No, she's Dachshund mixed with the Chihuahua. She's 12 pounds. Even though Midnight looks bigger, he's only 10 pounds.
Yeah. He's
just a bunch of hair. He's a Pomeranian. He's the Pomeranian mix. So he's got like, he doesn't have the full Pomeranian hair because he's mixed, but he does have like a bottle brush kind of a thing going on.
No! Oh, damn it.
I pulled my shoe too soon.
Oh, I just slam into it.
I've got to save this one.
Oh, DNF.
I'd like to see what it's like at the end.
Oh, DNF. All right, when this playlist is over, I'm going to have to take a short break, but I'll be back. I'm going to take a break, eat the fastest of food, take the dog to the pee, and then come back. Cool. Yeah, guys, don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe. Donations help out a whole lot. Donations help attack the stream boss, who's actually here in the chat right now. So if you want to dethrone the queen,
I'm bored of it.
if you want to dethrone the queen,
so bored of it.
$1 is like 500 health off. That's a decent amount off. You'd probably kill her with $15. Ooh, I need to get myself some din-dins. Oh, Doji, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. All right, I'm gonna put down Mel. Oh, they're getting hungry too.
I have a German Shepherd.
Oh,
she's sleeping.
Is it a full size or is it medium and mixed?
She's full bred, but she's on the smaller end.
Okay, because I've seen like a range of shepherd sizes, you know, and they're almost like different species that are identical looking. Like, I've seen them like, you know, get them. It's like, well, I could probably pick this guy up. To ones that's like, no, he's like a small bear.
Yeah, I mean, she's still pretty big, but small for a shepherd, I guess. And she's different because she's all like blonde. She doesn't have the saddle.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's neat. That's a weird one. Yeah, the saddle. Yeah, I never heard that term, but I immediately know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, her and all her siblings, they were all, and her mom and dad, they were all blonde German shepherds.
Scott used to have one when we were younger, teenagers. I'd hang out at his house. He used to have one named Odie. Odie was awesome. Odie would chill with us, like on the couch. We'd all go out and have cigarettes. Odie would come out with us. Odie would bring the paper in. That was neat.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but the paper was like heavy on Sundays, so like Odie's head would be like all sideways.
Mine, her name is April O'Neil.
Oh, wait, April O'Neil. Turtles?
Bingo.
Whoa, trip. April O'Neil is the reporter that kind of chills with the turtles. Yeah. Oh, I haven't watched. Oh man, did I tell you about the best Halloween costume I've ever seen? The one with the pregnant lady. I saw a pregnant lady who put a bald cap on and an outfit where the stomach was exposed, and with the proper painting, she made what's the brain from Turtles? That's riding inside
Yeah.
She made a full costume, but she put a bald cap on and left her belly exposed, but then drew on her belly the little brain driving her body. It's like, that's the best costume I've ever seen. That's fucking amazing, man. That looks perfect. And she even drew it where it looked like it was a glass window that was made like the curve of it. You know, it's like, that's amazing.
That's so cool.
And also the balls for like a girl to be like, I'm going with a bald cap and weird ass goggles. I saw that just like a couple months ago when Halloween went by. It's like that. I wish I could get pregnant just for that fucking costume. Just don't. Oh, Neil, you donated through the PayPal. Thank you very much, Neil. That's really nice of you, man. That is really nice of you, bud. Thank you kindly, my friend. How are you doing today, Neil? Thank you, Neil. It did go through. I see that a $5 went through. That's real nice of you, man. Thank you very much. PayPal bucks. What are those? Are those a thing? Am I out of touch? $5. Yes, it did. It did, Neil. It did. Thank you very much, my friend. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I don't know what PayPal bucks is. How are you doing today, man? You came in right at the end of the stream because I got to take a break and go feed the dogs and stuff. I'm going to come back and do another stream. And then if DLC comes out at midnight, if my recording group isn't around to record, I'm streaming until they're ready to record, you know? So my whole night tonight is going to be just GTA. It's going to be just like a ton of it. Look at these guys. You guys are slow. Cut the corners. Just drive right over the gap. Honestly.
Shut up.
Whoop. Look at that. Catching right up to you.
I'm following traffic safety laws.
I don't see you. Oh, I wish we could stick our arms out for like making hand signals for turns. You know, like. Do you guys have those? Do you have those in England? International hand signals?
Oh yeah. Like, oh wait, hang on.
Where you like stick your arm up for like stop and like out for like a left turn.
Or yeah.
Okay.
We do that when we cycle.
Okay, yeah.
Mainly.
Because they always tell us it's international, but they might be lying to us. Like, is the international sign for choking really 2 hands in your throat? Or are they lying to us? They're like, just do that. Just choke yourself already.
Give in to death.
It's just a social Darwinism. They're like, oh, just choke yourself.
Choke, idiot. Take yourself out.
All these planes are red. Jesus. You guys are buttholes.
I've managed to get one, but I don't actually know which team I'm on.
There's 4 red planes heading right now.
You're on our team.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Sorry. It's whether we get through, though.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to start hitting you guys if I catch up to you. So better run. I'm going to pull a Top Gun and do that upside down thing right above your cockpit. into the danger zone.
Sure.
You know, I was gonna be like, that song's cheesy, but I realized, wait, no, that guy is in this game as a DJ. The
Literally.
Crash, someone
and he's an archer. He plays himself,
Someone else ate it.
K-Log.
Yeah, K-Log.
Back it up. Back up the plane. For fuck's sake, you dumb bitch. Hello, what's wrong with you?
Oh, you go this way to die. Nasty, if you're wondering how to die, you go that way and they will shoot you.
Shit.
I panicked and put my landing gear up. We would have won right there.
Oh. Oh. There it is.
Holy moly!
All right, back in. I meant to say I donated through the PayPal link. Oh, well, okay, but yeah, either way, it did go through, and I really want to thank you for that, Neil Stewart. I want to thank you for that. That's very nice of you. Yeah, this week I got hit with some reverse charges that kind of put a big dent in my finances. So right now my PayPal is now only 26 as a negative red. It was 40 last night, so I'm pushing it back to a positive so that donations I can then again spend. So for the next 3 or 4 days, I'm just gonna be laying the fuck low. So I can kind of cruise on the money that I have right now. I've got it all like figured out. I got food purchase and dog food purchase and stuff, but I really do need to like get like, you know, like a couple going in the next few days. Otherwise, I gotta be like, Mom, buy me dog food.
Yeah.
I have eggs, but I need dog food. Head up, see you later.
Do you have rice?
Nessa. Yes.
Because, like, when Archie's got stomach troubles because his breed is susceptible, we give him, like, rice and, like, egg, sort of.
How do you cook the egg? Do you boil it? Okay, yeah. Yeah,
boil it.
I've given him boiled eggs, but those will sometimes get to him too.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he gets really sensitive. He throws up foam.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Archie's like that all the time. He doesn't actually like the egg much, but it's just a thing. He loves the rice. He gets really excited when he sees the rice, and we're sort of like, "You're not well. Why are you excited?"
I need to make myself some rice. I never cook because I always fuck it up. Yeah, seriously, it was like, how do you mess up rice? It's like, it always comes out clumpy or hard. I'm like, and I don't mean like kind of clumpy. I mean like one huge baseball of rice.
Yeah.
Very good snacks for dogs, also good snacks for humans. It helps digest their digestion. It's carrots with a tablespoon of peanut butter on it and proteins and veggies. Huh. Neil Stewart is going to school for cooking stuff.
Alright.
Did you get his hot
we
sauce?
used to give them...
Oh, no, I haven't sent the P.O. box yet. I need to send it to him.
Have you got P.O. belts now?
Yes, because they don't have mail service where I live. This is technically not a city. I'm in an unincorporated area. I'm not joking. I live in fucking kind of nowhere, you know? It's technically not a city. Even the P.O. box, it's like the town that it says it's in. When you go to the post office, it's not in that town. It's outside of that town. It's like, oh, yeah, that's really weird. All right, so I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to take the dogs out to go and eat and poop. And I'm going to go and feed myself, I don't know, some rice or something, some beans, some eggs. I buy those staple proteins when I'm broke, you know, because eggs are cheap and rice is cheap and beans are cheap, and if you put enough salt on them, they're all fucking delicious. So, so I'm gonna take care of that, and I'll be back in an hour and a half because it takes a little while to cook and eat, and then get my ass up, make a thumbnail. You know what I mean? So I'll see you all a little later. I want to thank PSHSX1 for joining tonight. I want to thank Gemini for joining. I want to thank Gonz for joining. Yeah, and you're welcome to join anytime we do this. Yeah, welcome to join anytime we do this, guys. But yeah, I'll see you all a little later. You want to say anything to the crowd before I head out?
Follow Gemily.
Follow Gemily. She's the stream queen. That's right. Thank you, Chris. I'll see you all a little later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Be a bacon.
Yeah.
Link, here come to town.